So we're about to be cracking on with yet more necromancy. We currently have 14.4 million and nearly 1.5 mil until the next level. The XP that I'm actually getting per hour is between 1.3 and 1.4, so it's pretty good. If we have a look in the focus, I'm still doing the powerful mementos, but I only have 5 left. And if you saw the last video in my ritual chest, we have actually got quite a few of them in here. I'm going to take them from there and place them back in here. Let me just actually note it this time. There we go. And now we have ourselves 177 rituals to do, so let's get cracking. With this soul storm right here, there we go, level 101. We are making some good time actually, and we've unlocked protection 3 now. No boost needed, which is cool. I don't use that anyway, but it's always nice to have the unlocks, I suppose. We also have one of these little XP books as well, which don't give much, but definitely does add up if you do enough of the rituals. So I'm going to change the perk on my max cape to go from multiply to attraction. I thought it would be a bit more beneficial originally to get more souls on the side, but as we're going to be here anyway, I'm just going to scrap that for now and change it to attraction. Once we hit 107, I will then effectively have 4 attraction glyphs at level 3, which will be, I think, 700% soul attraction, and yeah, that'll be sweet. You gotta love the XP drops from these defiles. After this one here, we should be getting 102, there we go, that's sweet. And we got a new combat level as well, so we're now 140, and unlocked speed 3 without having to boost, so yeah, very nice. Just to check where we're at with the souls, we have 25.4k, so still on track, I would say. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We're on a roll today with necromancy. I haven't really stopped at all, so there is level 103. We've also unlocked multiply 3 now, which is cool. The only one that we have left is the attraction 3, but that's at 107 like I mentioned earlier, so let the grind continue, I suppose. Seeing the necromancy pet right here makes me hope that we get it before 120. We're currently on 19.5 mil, so still a ways to go, but yeah, it would be quite cool if we could get that at some point before then. It's the next day and I've taken a little break from necromancy because I was able to get close to the next level of fletching, which is 104, whilst on my lunch break at work, just on the app, which isn't amazing for necromancy with the rituals, so yeah, just decided to do something a little bit different, and fletching was kind of close to the next level, so I thought why not. So we're just making the rune darts at the moment, and the XP on these is really good actually, but yeah, I haven't done fletching in a long time. And there we go, level 104. I will probably move on to a different skill now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to necromancy this evening. I'll probably just hit that back up tomorrow again. I guess I lied. I decided to come back and do a bit more ritual training just because the XP is good and I want to get as much in before the nerf. So there we go for level 104 on that as well. And another combat level, which means we are now 141. It's going to be nice to be max combat again. I can't wait for that. It's another little achievement that I'm looking forward to. It's refreshing to see that the items associated with training necromancy, especially with rituals, are coming down in price. I know that they were extortionate and you couldn't even get ashes. Some days I couldn't even get them for like 6 or 7k each, which is honestly ridiculous. It's just a bit crazy really, but it's good to see that they're coming down. I managed to get them for 2.1k earlier, so it's a big difference from what it was a couple of weeks ago, which is nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the video to load. It was a screen recording from my phone. I managed to get myself 101 fire making. I was just AFKing the other day. If not, there'll be a screenshot of it on the screen right now, so I guess we'll just see if it works or not. My Skiller account, which I've also had a lot of questions about, will be making a return at some point. I'm hoping that it will mean I can upload twice a week or something, but yeah, I'm excited to match 120 capes with that account. I think it was already this way in the clip where I got 104, but we are on 650% attraction now. But yeah, thought I'd update you guys on that and also get myself level 105 with that dismissal as well and a new combat level. So we're 142 now. Very nice. We just managed to get 4.4 mil over the average price for selling back the vulnerability bombs I just made. I'm nearly at the next level of Herblore as well. The XP is really good from them, so just to break even, I'm normally happy with, because it is actually quite expensive to make these, or to do anything in Herblore, really, let's be honest, unless you're doing a slow method. But yeah, we're making some good money on these right now, and getting good XP alongside it, so we can't complain. A question that I get asked a lot is, will I be returning to streams as well as making videos? And at the moment, I'm obviously trying to juggle playing the game, making videos, working full-time, having a family, all that stuff. So streaming isn't going to be something that happens often, but what I would like to introduce, and I'll keep you guys updated with a date for this, is a Sunday stream. I thought it would be really cozy. We can just hang out, do some skilling, or whatever it is that I'm doing or working on at that specific moment in time. I just thought it would be a nice way to end the week or start a new week just with a nice chill stream. If you guys would be interested, the link for my Twitch is in the description. I will, like I said, keep you posted with a date from when it's going to start, because I've got a couple of busy weekends coming up, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. And again, if you want to follow my Twitter, it will probably be updated on there first. I still get a few followers here and there on Twitch, so I just wanted to address that in case any of you guys were curious. So if you guys are interested, let me know down below, definitely. In a couple of inventories, we'll be getting ourselves 111 Herblore. For the extra boosts, we've got the full botanist kit, and we have the amulet as well, even though making the pots is not effective on right now because you can't make an extra dose of the bombs, but we have it there ready for if we do decide to change up our method at any point. It's always useful to have just in case, and we obviously have the normal boost from the world alongside the incense as well, just to kind of maximize the amount of XP that we're getting per hour. But yeah, with that, there we go for level 111 and a couple of unlocks as well, which is always nice. If you're planning on selling your loot from the ritual chest, sell it now, because mine was 28 mil and this is not 28 mil. I love the 120 art cape, it is so nice. It's definitely a skill that I'm going to be working on gradually in the future, probably in the very near future, because it's such a nice cape, I love it. In a moment we are going to get ourselves level 106, if we just check how much XP we are away. Only 16k, yeah, it's not going to take long at all to get that. I'm also on nearly 33k souls now as well, so we're definitely making good progression towards our 35k. I will be going above 35 because I'm going to stay here for majority of the XP towards 120, so we'll definitely get more for any future updates or content that come out where we need these, for example. We'll be prepared. But yeah, with that, there is level 106. No combat level on this one, but we'll definitely get some more in the next episode. So this is the first time I've ever interacted with my player-owned farm, and I knew I was going to need to kind of learn the ropes of it to get myself some nice farming XP on top of the normal runs that I would usually do. So we're only 79k away from the next level already, which is great, and we currently have 7 dragon eggs laid as well. So within 1 week from now, we should be getting 100k XP for each of those, and we've also got a bunny over there which I'm going to sell for some more beans, and then I'm going to be replacing that with these chinchompas. I've got 6 of those ready. And I am now also building this medium one here. For my zygomites, we have 2 demon caps and 2 gloom shrooms. This is all I can get so far, 1 of each pen with the amount of beans that I had. And like I said, in this small pen over here, we will be having these 6 chinchompas, so let's go ahead. Look how cute they are. Any upgrades and stuff that'll be coming will be in the near future, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm very happy with this, to be honest. I think it's so cute, but also a good way for me to get some weekly XP. It also looks really pretty here, so I'm a big fan of that. I'm just using some of my protein overloads. I've just run out of the supplies I need to make the vulnerability bombs, and before I wanted to bank, I was so close to the level, so I just thought I would knock that out with some of these as I had them sitting around. So we should be, it's a lot slower than the vulnerability bombs, and I used to think that the proteins were amazing XP, yeah, but when you compare it to how fast I'm getting the XP now, it actually does feel quite slow, but it's convenient and it's very AFK, so we cannot complain. Yeah, there we go, level 112. You can correct me if I'm wrong or if I just have a setting turned off, but I'm pretty sure I used to get the XP notifications when I hit a certain milestone. Like, I'm sure I used to get one when I got 50 mil. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you don't, but I'm sure that I used to. But anyway, there we go for 50 million XP in Herblore. I was kind of using 50 mil as a goal for this video. We will definitely go above and beyond that, so yeah, it's amazing. I've just come to gather my XP for the day, and I should be able to get 102 in just a second, maybe after Snookums here. Yeah, there we go. Once I get off this interface, we should get it. There we go. Level 102 farming. In the bank, I already have a farming tab with all the stuff that I need, but I'm going to be keeping all of the loot from each time that I gather produce. I know that we can use the mushrooms to actually act as food, so they might not be there, but the rest of it I'm going to be keeping, and if I'm going obviously all the way to 120, which I will be, we should have a nice stack of items which we can sell for some decent GP on the side. We managed to get ourselves some bonus XP, and we are now over 3k per pot, which is amazing, or per bomb I should say. And yeah, with that, level 113, we are slowly but surely getting there. Now we are officially halfway to 120. Still no pet drop though. I mean, we're only halfway, so there's plenty of time. I'm just crossing my fingers that we get this before 120. From the various bits of skilling that I've been doing, I have got myself a little collection of golden rocks, so I'm just adding those all real quick right now. It's not going to be massive XP, but I suppose every little bit helps. I did have some normal rocks as well, but I'll do those at another point. Okay, so I will have enough beans in a few seconds to buy up some more deeds, so I'm going to buy a small one and a medium for now. Then I just need to sell a few more of my animals to get up and be able to afford a large one. There we go, we've just sold 6 of my chinchompers for 1,050, and now we can buy up the large pen deed, and we have all of them, which is sweet. This is my last paddock to create as well of the extended ones, and I can go ahead and pop my dragons in here. What I'll do is I'll put on screen the amount of XP that I'm now going to be collecting per week. I think I did it before. Yeah, I'll do it per week. It's not quite double because I've only got 3 extra dragons, not 7. So yeah, it's a really good amount of XP though per week, so I'm happy with it. We're obviously adding in some more chinchompers here as well. Everything is basically just double what I had before. And 4 more of the zygomites in this one here as well. Nice and motivating, training my herblore whilst this guy has a 120 cape. Soon we should hopefully get that. I'm hoping it will take around an extra week or so from when this video goes up, so I'm hoping to have it in the next one. That'll be pretty sweet. The XP drops that I've been getting, honestly, they're beautiful. I had some bonus XP from obviously Treasure Hunter, and yeah, I managed to get like 3k per pot, just over 3k per pot I think it was, or per bomb. Yeah, it was absolutely delightful. And yeah, with that, there we go, 114 herblore, 6 more to go. With this inventory here, we will be seeing 60 million XP in herblore. I feel like I've knocked out quite a lot of XP over this week, just in the evenings after work. And yeah, it's going down really, really quickly. Shout out to Mikaru as well for letting me know about Fort 4 and 3, because obviously I was training at the Lummy Market. I wanted a fresh location, so yeah, this is where I'm going to be skilling from now until 120. I'm just on a supply run at the moment. We've run out of a few things that we need, so I've just bought those up. But I thought while we're here as well, I might as well sell the bombs that I've already made. So usually I sell between 1,000 to 3,000 at a time. It really depends on how many I've managed to do in like one go. And then I leave them to sell on the average price overnight or during the day at work. It depends whenever I finish the batch that I'm on, but I usually do some in the evening during my lunch break and stuff like that. That is my cat, if you can hear that. Some of these actually just sold straight away, which doesn't always happen, but yeah, usually it's not a problem because I'm not logged in when they do sell anyway, but it does only really take between 30 minutes to an hour if I am logged in and I notice it. But yeah, we're definitely making at least 25 mil with the current prices per 1,000 that I make, so we're profiting for sure, and we should be seeing a cash stack of back over 100 mil very shortly, which is very exciting. Like I said, we're going to be doing the quest for Fort 4 and 3 right now, which is new foundations, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this. I'm a big fan of what they've decided to make this area into. I think it's really cool, the whole premise of it, so that's why I'm doing the quest, just to kind of get the outlines done, and then I can obviously add bits and bobs to it as I go. I really wish you could trade the rewards of the overriding outfit pieces or the weapon overrides for something that you could potentially get more use out of. For example, like, I don't really care about the outfits, there's only a small handful that I care about, and most of them, honestly, I've already keepsaked for myself, so that I always have them if I want to use them as an override to what I'm wearing. And yeah, the rest of them I don't really care about or even look into, to be honest. And if there was an option, like there is like with the protein items, for example, where you could exchange it at a 3:2 ratio, it would be quite cool. Like maybe you could get some oddments, or you could get a prismatic star, I don't know, something like that, because like I said, I don't really look at the outfits and they don't really benefit me, so to kind of have that option would be quite cool. I'm not sure, let me know what you guys think down below, because you might love them, it might just be me, but yeah, I just think even if it was something really small, like you could just have the option like, here, you've won this, you can have this, or if you don't want it, you could have a decreased value prize, but one that might be a bit more beneficial. There we go, there is new foundations completed and a slightly more put together fort for me. I went ahead and built the lodestone as well. I'm sure you guys are aware, but these are all of the buildings that I can unlock and make at the moment, so do expect to see those in the near future, because I think it would just be really cool to kind of fill out this area and have it complete. This will be the last few bombs before I get myself 115. There it is. Really happy with that. If I had one piece of advice to give with this, buy up your dinosaur roars, like in bulk. Even if, you know, you need to spend all of your money on it, just buy them up in bulk, because it's 1,000 every 4 hours. And yeah, it's kind of held me back a little bit, but beautifully, these vulnerability bombs that have just sold are going to take us back over that 100 mil cash stack, just for me to spend it back into the skill again in about 0.2 seconds. But yeah, definitely do buy these up, because like I said, it's holding me back, and sometimes they just don't buy at all. I mean, if we try and buy them for a higher price, will it work? Let's put them up to 14k, just try and buy a small amount just to see if anyone's selling them. They're literally not selling. If we put them in for 24k, they are still not selling. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I guess the good news is we only have 43k until the next level, and I do have some protein shakes, so I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and do those. How many do we have? 517. I definitely won't need that many. As they're here, we might as well use them. I've just been kind of avoiding using them because obviously they don't count towards the XP towards a pet drop. So using them, we are getting just under 1k XP per pot, which isn't too bad, to be fair. I think I'm just used to the XP drops that we've been getting, so it feels a little bit slower, but nonetheless, it is good AFK XP for sure. But while I'm here waiting for us to get the level, I thought I might as well give a shout out to the company Bewley's. They have recently sent me a chair for my setup. I put it on Twitter, but I'll put a video or picture on screen now. Really comfortable chair, great support, and yeah, they were kind enough to send me out a chair to upgrade my setup with. I think I mentioned it in my setup video that I made, that I wanted to get a new one soon because my old one was getting just a bit squeaky and on the older side. But yeah, this is definitely refreshing. It's a nice grey fabric, it's not sticky and leather, so yeah, really cool. But here we go for level 116 Herblore, the first level of the video, and we're also at 70 million XP now as well, which is sweet. We are making some good gains at the moment, and thank you to everyone on the last episode that let me know the certain skills that you actually don't get the like every 10 million XP announcement, so I wasn't going crazy, so yeah, appreciate it. It's time for a little break from Herblore, back to the farm. But yeah, we need to remove our elders. I think we have chinchompas, dragons and zygomites that all need to be sold and replaced with new babies. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Just go ahead and deposit these real quick. An upgrade that I will be making that I have seen from the market is the ability to have all of the produce gathered as noted items instead of items themselves, so that will definitely be a lot more efficient for the harvesting going forward. Let's just quick sell these guys. I'm not really too fussed about keeping any of them in specific. And 2,100 total beans. If we look on the market, we now have 14.4k, so yeah, not too bad. I'm thinking about getting a farmhand or multiple farmhands because the beans that we're getting right now, they're pretty decent and consistent. So if there's any of these guys that you recommend, let me know. And I believe this batch of zygomites is actually going to get us to level 103. I just need to give these guys a little bit more love in here. But yeah, that was the one. A 19.9k XP drop and level 103. Really, really cool. The XP's coming in pretty quick, actually. I know that I measured it in the last episode on how much we're getting per week. But yeah, it's actually going by pretty quickly, which is nice. Again, I mean, the farming cape's always been one that looks so cool, I just never really thought about going for it, so yeah, I'm excited. The price of the bombs has dropped a little bit from under 25k, which you can probably see like in the first few clips of this video anyway, but I'm still selling them for average price in case anyone's curious. Sometimes I do put it in for a custom price of 25k to make that 25 mil per thousand. It seems to fluctuate very close to 25k, so I'm not really too fussed about it. But yeah, there we go, level 117 Herblore, 77.4 mil into the skill, and we're at 65% complete, so yeah, we are grinding. So at this point in the day, I usually like to take a little break and use up all my divine locations to get the XP that I can, and also just use some of these dummies as well. So I've been using the Slayer ones mostly, because we're going to start working on Slayer in the next episode, so I thought every little bit of XP helps towards it, and sometimes it's just quite nice to take a break from the constant Herblore, to be honest. A nice 60 mil drop, a 22 mil, and another 27 mil. So, oof, back up to 121 mil and 171, or 170 I guess when you take off the charge. Why is that a thing? But yeah, we're doing good, making some decent money. What's nice about being able to make this amount of money back is that I can now buy a larger amount per time and then sell a larger batch instead of kind of doing 1,000 at a time like when I started, so yeah, it feels good. Oof, I nearly missed getting this skill, in this level, sorry, but there we go for level 118. I can't tell if I was just in the zone, grinding away, or if I was just completely zoned out, but nonetheless, there we go, another level achieved. I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background. Nothing like a nice storm to do some escaping in. So I am rounding down, we have just over 16.8 million XP left until we get to 120. I just want to do some maths on how many bombs we need to make. We're getting average 1,430 XP per make, which is, okay, 11.7k left to make, which isn't too bad. We're making at least a few thousand per hour, I would say, so, or a couple of thousand per hour, so yeah, definitely will not take too many hours left to finish off this skill, which is very exciting. We don't obviously have enough in the cash stack right now to buy up this amount of supplies, but I'm just topping up what we already have stocked in the bank, and we'll go from there. Oh my god, we did it! We just got the pet. Oh, thank God for that. I'm so relieved, honestly. Yeah, we got him at 88,695k, 444 XP. Yeah, I am so happy of that. He's so cool. Like I said before, he's just my favourite pet, so honestly, so chuffed. Thank you to the guys that have said grats in the chat and stuff like that. We've also got the Jack of Trades title for collecting 5 non-combat skilling pets as well, which is pretty sweet. We've already got the Jack of Blades one, which is the combat side of that. Let's get him out. Where is he? Skilling pets, Herbert, oh my goodness, look at that little face. He is so, so cool. Definitely one of the coolest skilling pets in the game. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's just give him a quick examine as well. 88.7 million, a tortoise covered in herbs. Honestly, I know I just said it, but oh, I'm so chuffed. What a great day. My car passed its MOT today, and now I get the pet, and we're about to get 120. It is all going right this weekend. I'm just going to show this quickly. We just hit, well, we didn't just hit it, it was a couple of minutes ago. We got ourselves 90 million XP. For the last hour, I have been timing myself to see how much XP we're getting, because I haven't done that yet since making the vulnerability bombs, and I was just kind of curious. Let me go ahead and show this calculator on screen. So this is where we started. Obviously I haven't put the hundreds in there, I just rounded it, so it was 16.063 mil, and we are currently on 12.932. Let's just do 12.932. 12.932. That means we have done 3.131 mil in an hour, which is pretty insane. We're getting some really nice XP drops right now. We should be seeing 120 in about 4 hours, which is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I'm about to sell what is probably the biggest batch of bombs that I have done so far, and it is for 142.2 million. That is going to be sweet. So in just a few seconds here, we should be seeing ourselves the next level. I believe it's from this inventory. Where is it? There it is. Level 119 Herblore. So cool. It's going to be quite refreshing to do something different than this, to be honest, but we're only one level away, so the grind is nearly over. A minute ago, we got ourselves 100 million XP. Only 4.1 mil to go. This is it. Only 3.7k away from getting 120. Let's go ahead and just get some more of these. Imagine I didn't have enough banked. Come on. Only 3 pots and we'll get this. There we go. 120 Herblore. All of the stuff down in the chat here. I'm so happy about that. I feel like I've just been here doing the same routine for like the last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, so really cool. I'm going to go ahead and grab up my cape now. We are officially done with this skill. I believe I still have some supplies, so I'll keep the runes obviously. But all of these things here, I'm probably just going to sell. We've got 8.7k of them to sell, which is going to be a delicious amount of money. Let's go ahead and take all of these out actually if I put those in first. 8,757. Let's go grab ourselves this cape. Actually, let's sell it first. Let's sell this stuff. How much are we going to get from those? 214 mil, and we should get a bit of money back for these. If I sell these for mid, will they sell? Yeah, they do. Beautiful. Okay, let's just get rid of these. It gives us a little bit of money, at least. How much did we get just from those? Nice, 6.5 mil. Okay, cool. There it is, the Herblore Master Cape. I'm going to get 2 of them so I can have one keepsaked and then just an additional one in the bank. Beautiful. There we go. And there it is, our 120 Herb Cape in all its glory. I'm so happy about it. Looks so good as well. Like I said many times, it's just one of the 120s that I've wanted for so long. And yeah, feels really cool to finally have that. And we've already sold some of our pots as well, so the money is coming in. This fills me with so much joy, having the pet that I wanted and the cape that I wanted. You know that we had to come here to get the thumbnail. It looks so pretty here as always, and I haven't been here for so long. You can see my vulnerability bombs are starting to sell through as well, which is nice. It means we'll have a good stack of money to start the next episode off with. But I'm just admiring this. I'm just so happy. So obviously when we got 120 herb, we made a bunch of vulnerability bombs that we had ready to sell. It was over 8,000 of them. And it's worth 214 mil, which means, let's go ahead and collect that. We have 249 million, which might not be a lot to some people, but it's been a long time since we've had this amount of money. So yeah, really happy with that. We have made a couple of upgrades to the farm, one of them being a bank chest, so we now have this over here nicely, and all of the produce we collect is also noted, as you can see from this here. So yeah, really useful, and yeah, just nice upgrades. So I've been wanting to get some farm hands for my farm, obviously, and in the last video I asked you guys if you had any suggestions on who I should be getting. So the ones that I should be getting are Thing, Handy, and I believe Kalia as well, so I'm just going to buy up these now. If there's anyone else I should be getting, then yeah, leave it down below, but I'm normally quite hot on the farm runs each day, so I think this should be good for now. We were a bit silly and forgot our ectoplasmator, so I'll have to go and do a bank run to get that in a second, but a couple of kills in to our Abyssal Demon task, we got ourselves an orb. I've never had this drop before, to my knowledge, and yeah, it's worth 1.4 mil, so not going to complain about that at all. We have started a new loot tab for Slayer since I've come back into the game, and this is only my second task since opening that tab, so yeah, nice little addition straight off the bat there. I'll definitely do a few more tasks today as well. They won't be able to get me the next level, but we'll definitely get closer, and we'll get it soon enough. We're going to use our contracted XP on some ranged here as well, because I do want to start working on that soon, so why not? And this is the loot that we managed to get from that single task as well. Like I said, the loot tab doesn't really have anything in it. So we have 2.7 mil from what I've collected, and we've also got some gems in the bag as well here, so not bad. Just doing our daily farm run, and with this urn here we managed to get ourselves 104, which is really nice. I've said it many times, but I am really enjoying having this farm here. It's so convenient for XP. I'll go and do my tree runs after I've done this, and obviously once I've set up my dinosaur farm, I can add that into the mix as well, so we can see some really good XP and hopefully just get those levels going up a lot faster, which I'm really excited about. We also have some chinchompas here to sell as well, and the beans can obviously go towards our new farm as well. Not too sure how many we have. 33.6k, so yeah, we're doing pretty well at the moment, I would say. So I didn't realise that you could change your camera setting to be able to zoom in a little bit further. So when it comes to taking screenshots of achievements and making thumbnails, stuff like that, even if you're just skilling and want to be able to zoom in more, I didn't realise there was actually a camera setting called Freedom that allowed you to do this. Pretty cool, and definitely going to make a difference for the quality of the thumbnails and stuff of any achievements or anything I want to, which is pretty sweet. I remember back in the day doing a humble day's work, picking flax non-stop, just trying to make some extra GP on the side. Didn't really know where to start when I first started RuneScape, and yeah, this was definitely one of my first money-making methods just to get myself going. Over the last few days, I've been just chilling, doing some wood cutting here and there, and we are currently only 402k away from the next level. So it's not the fastest XP rates, but it's not taking too long to get that. There are definitely a few upgrades I can make in order to speed up my XP rates per hour, which is what I wanted to go over quickly now. So currently I'm already using the urns, the potions, the beaver pouches, the incense sticks and the lumberjack aura as well, but I don't have an augmented hatchet, so that's something I definitely want to work on. I want to get the own 6 perk so that we can get, I believe it's a 13 or an up to 13%, depending on the level of hatchet at the time, up to a 13% extra success chance, so we should be pulling in a bit more XP from that each hour, which will be nice. I can also work towards getting the Sentinel outfit as well. I don't have any full sets right now to create this, but if we can knuckle down on these boosts and the augmented hatchet, we should be pretty good on XP rates for now. So I've just been waiting for my boosts to wear off, but as they are only a couple of minutes away, if we have a look in my materials, down in the rare materials section, this is where the silent component should be that I need to make my own 6 perk. If we put 9 of these components into our gizmo, it gives us the chance to get between owned 4 and 6, but I'm crossing all of my fingers and toes that we managed to get owned 6 on one of the first tries, as obviously I don't have any of the parts right now. If I can get myself 18, it gives me 2 shots at this, so that's what I'm going to go and try and do. Hopefully it works out okay. So this could actually be a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. The gear itself is between 2 and 5 mil. I believe you get 3 components per piece of gear that you disassemble, but with these right here, the Death Lotus Extract, they cost 5k tokens per pot. And I believe, if I just have a quick double check, yeah, per pot you should get 1 silent component, or you have the chance of getting organic parts or evasive components, but we have a lot of dungeoneering tokens, so I can afford to be a bit more frivolous with these, so let's go ahead and buy up. Say for example we buy 10. Okay, so we got 2 silent parts from the 10 pots that I just disassembled. So there we go, we currently have 15 of the silent components. I can easily just spend the 2 mil now on some gear and get the last 3 that I need in order to be able to try this twice, but I'm going to try and attempt it once first, just to save myself potentially 2 mil. We managed to get owned 5 on the first go, but ideally, like I said, we want owned 6, so I'm going to try this again. Luckily, we've managed to get it for free, I guess, with dungeoneering tokens, so it hasn't actually cost me anything. Yes, amazing, okay, cool. Now we have owned 6, which is sweet, that is what we wanted, so yeah, very happy with that. Annoyingly, we ran into a tiny problem where I'd previously taken out my crystal pickaxe to augment that. We can't remove the crystal hatchet to augment it because you can only remove either of those once, which, yeah, like I said, kind of annoying, but it's fine. What I'm going to do instead is just work towards the Imcando because it makes sense. It's a tier 80, it'll bring us some more XP per hour anyway, and now we've got a good perk for it. I guess it's kind of a good thing that we couldn't withdraw the crystal because now we're going to be getting even better XP rates per hour, and we would have had to put the work in anyway to create a new crystal hatchet if that was the case, so yeah, we might as well go for the Imcando, right? We are currently only about 300k away from 105 prayer, so I needed some AFK XP, and it was half an hour, so I decided just to come and do some Seven Stones. I know it's a bit pricey, but we only have a little bit of XP to go, and we also had some bonus XP as well, as you can see there, so it's going down very quickly. It's not going to cost me too much to get where I need to be. Half an hour ended, but we still had a couple of stones to do, so I just decided to stay and work on those, as we were very close to the level anyway, and yeah, with that, there we go. Level 105 prayer. So we don't have very long left until our level in woodcutting. This is the level I've been going for in this whole video, so I just wanted to finish it off. We only have 12k to go, so I'm just going to smash that out now real quick. And there we go, finally 101 woodcutting. I think I'm now going to go ahead and work on some smithing. We're fairly close to 106, I believe, so yeah, let's do it. We're going to treat ourselves to a little upgrade for our smithing gear, and we're going to get ourselves the auto heater. It costs 4,000 tokens for this, and yeah, we have enough, so it's not a problem. But we're also going to get ourselves the advanced version as well. So yeah, nice little upgrade for our gear there. No way! We just got ourselves Smithy. That's the second pet within a week that we've managed to get. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That's so cool. Let's inspect this guy. Congratulations, you have unlocked the pet Smithy. Achievement complete. Yeah, this is our 15th pet now, so over halfway to getting all of the skilling pets, which is pretty awesome. Let's get him out. 25.7 mil. That's not bad at all, to be fair. I'm really happy with that. What a good week. Here we go, level 106 smithing as well. Couldn't honestly be more chuffed with the fact that we just got the pet whilst just casually skilling on this as well, so yeah, really cool. I haven't done necromancy in a while through the rituals. I really like the rework they've done with the purple smoke on the pedestal and whilst you're actually doing the rituals themselves. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. We have this Tomb of Experience, and by reading that, we have managed to get ourselves 107, which has also increased our combat level and unlocked Attraction 3, which is really cool. It means we can now repair the glyph without needing to boost. So yeah, definitely a nice little unlock to have there for sure. So as I mentioned, we are going to start working on our Anachronia farm so that we can have our own dinosaurs, which sounds really cool to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and teleport over there now so we can have a little look. I haven't set anything up yet, so this is just firsthand what we are looking at. So if we go to the market, let's buy up all of these pens here. We've got enough beans, so that's cool. So I've been able to build one of these small pens here, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to have enough resources. This is just for the medium. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start working on my resources now to make sure that I have everything as soon as possible to start building this. I will fill the small pen for now because why not? XP is XP. And then yeah, when we have resources, we can just start building these ones and expanding the farm. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm working on getting my dinosaur farm up and running. At the moment, we're currently working on the resources. I only had enough to make the small pen right now, but if I show you the ones that we do have, we have the small, medium, 2 large, and the breeding pen at the moment. So everything is kind of ready to go. I just needed the resources. Yeah, we have this small one going, so I'm about to fill this now because we might as well just start going if we've already got it. First things first, we are doing our farm run for today, so with this palm tree here, which I will be upgrading soon because I know there's a higher XP tree that I could be planting, but with this one here, we have 105 farming. The reason that I still do the palm trees is just because I had a bunch made up from when I was going towards 99 before the break, and when I got up to 99 I had a bunch of magics and palms ready in the bank, so yeah, just using those up. Whilst we are doing our farm run this morning, we can also go ahead. There's a lot of food that has run out, so I definitely need to go around and top all of those up just to keep all of the animals happy. But let's go ahead and look at our dinosaur farm because we should have our salamanders ready to harvest from. So let's go ahead and do that quick. We nearly have enough of the supplies as well for the medium pen, which is cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and gather these. 18.5k with a bit of bonus XP there per one, so yeah, not bad. I said it before, but I'm a big fan of how this area looks. I think it's so pretty. It has been a very long time since I've been to the GE. Probably, like, I honestly just never come here. So yeah, it's been a very long time. Don't think I've come back here since I came back to the game. So yeah, just thought I would swing by on my run. And yeah, it's good to see that there are still a lot of people playing the game. I think it's pretty cool. And the area definitely looks a lot different for sure than how I remember it. But yeah, it's nice to see this amount of players in one place, I guess, because sometimes you can run around and you just don't see anyone, and it doesn't feel as good as when you're running around with other players, to be honest. While I'm here, I've just decided to have a quick look in the farming loot tab. So in my inventory here, this is all the stuff that we have gathered so far from our player-owned farm and our farm runs and stuff, so it's 5.3 mil, pretty good. We also have 2 of the strange rocks as well, but yeah, 5.3 mil so far isn't too bad. I'm keeping it all in this tab here until we obviously get 120. It's a little bit messy right now, we don't look at that, but yeah, hopefully when we get to 120 it'll be worth quite a nice amount of money. Whilst we're here, we may as well go ahead and add our strange rocks to the statue. They are fletching ones. I thought they were farming ones, but they're not, I'm just wrong. So 9.7k towards our next fletching level, and we have completed the statue, which I believe is the 2nd time I've done this now. So yeah, pretty cool. A nice little stretched cutscene there, but yeah, very nice. As we are nearing in on our autumnal seasons and our spooky vibes, I got myself a new candle. This is completely off topic, but I got myself a cinnamon sugar pretzel candle. So I'm going to go ahead and light this now for the vibes. Hopefully it sounds cool. I've got one of the electric lighters, so I thought it would, I don't know, I thought it would sound cool, but I'm not sure. Smells so good. We also have some gold rocks here for construction. I've been doing a little bit of training there. No level yet so far, but there we go for a nice 12k experience towards that. Not quite complete yet, but we are very nearly there. We have just been training some prayer for now. We are currently burying the Dagonoth bones. We do have the grounded powder as well to give us a bit more XP per hour. We're currently looking at, yeah, around 457, 458 XP per pop, which is pretty good. But the reason that I started recording is because thanks to the lovely Silverhawk boots, we will actually be seeing an agility level very shortly. Not sure if it'll be in this inventory, it's not, but it might be in this one here. There we go. There is 102 agility. Very nice indeed. I don't think any agility past 99 I have trained through actual courses. So yeah, we're doing pretty well, I think. I don't often like to buy the feathers either. It's only every now and again if I feel like doing it. But yeah, a lot of the time I've just got them from like Treasure Hunter or from rewards or something like that. So yeah, not bad. So we are currently on a grotworm task. This is my first task of the day, and actually the first task since the last episode. So yeah, it feels pretty cool to be coming back doing a bit more PVM for sure. And like I said, working on that loot tab as well, because it's looking pretty scarce right now, and it's going to be quite nice to be able to build that back up, especially now that we're under 200 mil in our cash stack as well, so it'll be quite nice just to build that up. We've managed to get some decent loot from this so far, so that's pretty good. And with that, there is our Slayer task complete, so let's go ahead and get our next one. We have just under a mil to go till the next level, so yeah, we should be getting that fairly soon. You can see in our Slayer collection log there are a lot of items that are missing, so I'm hoping towards 120 we can actually knock a few of these items out. So many of these tabs just don't have anything in them, or hardly anything in them, so just for fun I think it will definitely be cool to be able to fill some of these logs and yeah, just kind of work on the progression. Like this one here, you know, we got 10 out of 19, so it'd be quite cool if we can just complete a couple of them towards 120. All of my potions have just run out, but luckily there is the end of our 379th task, so time to go and hand in our contract to get a bit more XP, and we can also have a little look at this loot as well. Handing this in, we're going to go for the 32k combat XP, and we're going to put that towards strength today for sure, so let's just do that. Makes a tiny dent in the XP that we have left until 106. We currently are sitting on 762k away from that, 2.6 mil from ranged, and 797k from Slayer. I'm also just going to put this loot in here as well. It's kind of always the same, so I won't do this every time, but I just kind of like to see what we're adding to the tab. 1.3 mil, not too bad. It's another day, another farm run, bright and early, so good morning, I guess, to everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying the video so far. I just wanted to sit here and appreciate how pretty this looks whilst we're cutting down this magic tree. Stopping in for a cheeky bit of free Slayer XP here. Today is a good day. We are just about to sell all of our salamanders here to replace them with fresh new baby ones. And we also, if you have a look, have enough of the supplies to build the medium pen. So now that I've been able to make this pen, I'm going to go ahead and source the dinosaurs to place in it, and then I'll give you guys an update. Looks really good though, I'm happy. Next Slayer task please, what do we get? Let's do the... I want to say Mithril Dragons. 37 Myth Dragons? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just on a Corrupted Creatures task right now, and I just wanted to explain why I'm going back to using ranged as opposed to necromancy. Necromancy abilities look amazing and they're really, really good. However, I still have 120 ranged attack and strength that I want to work on, as well as 120 Slayer. So to me it made sense to do them at the same time, and you know, strength is going to take a bit of time with how I'm currently training, and you know, it's just kind of what I want to do. Obviously when it comes to training necromancy, I'm still going to be going for 120, I'm still going to be doing the rituals, and when I go bossing here and there I will use it there as well, but at the moment this is just the plan. Obviously not every task is going to be favourable to be using ranged for, so when that comes we'll probably switch it up a little bit, but obviously on tasks like this for example, I chose to go for the Guardians because they are weaker to range, so I guess we can just play it by ear. We've got our first golden beam. It is a Key of the Crossing. Not really too sure how much they are worth if we have a look. 321k, so not amazing but not bad. 2 kills later and we got another golden beam for another Key of the Crossing. So 640k and a few kills. I'm not going to complain about that. And yeah, there we go with that. Last kill there, we are done with this task, so we might as well go check out the loot box as well, the chest, sorry, just to see how much we made from this task. Right, let's have a little look in the chest. 3.1 mil. That's not bad at all, plus the 2 keys as well, 640k, so that is nearly 3.8 mil. That's not too bad. I will take the coins out though, just to add them to my stack because I'll always use those, but with the loot I'll just keep them in here, and then again when we get to 120 we'll come back, collect it all, sell it all, and yeah, it should be worth a nice amount. Something about seeing new players in this game brings me so much joy, where recently there's obviously been, you know, some unhappy players, some people that are taking a break from RS3 or quitting RS3, moving to old school temporarily or permanently and all that stuff, and it's fair enough, you know, for all of the reasons that people want to do so. Obviously where I've just come back from a break, I'm still really enjoying the game and I've got so much to work on, so when it comes to things like the hero pass, MTX, all of that stuff which has had a negative impact, I'm just trying to kind of put it to the side and ignore it and focus on the things that I'm enjoying in the game, going for the goals that I want to go for. I'm just having fun with it, to be honest, so I feel like whenever I see a new player, that's what it kind of reminds me of, just someone that's come newly into the game, trying to work on their account. It's just refreshing to see for sure, and also, hey, the more people that join the game, the more people that can watch my videos. Just want to give an update as well on the market, how many beans that we currently have. 71k. I am kind of tempted to upgrade a little bit and make the animals be able to breed in different pens, but as we're going right now, I'm just leaving it as it is, to be honest. But yeah, 71k, not too bad. Nearing in on those 100k beans. Let's see if any of these guys here are ready to go. We are. Amazing. My little baby salamander's in there. Now, let's have a look and see if these guys, they have the baby Varanosaur dinosaur as well. Let's go ahead and climb in here. Haven't seen any of these guys close up yet, so I'm quite excited about it. They look so cute. Look at them. You gotta love them. If we go ahead and check these, 100% all round, baby. So smooth sailing when this happens. I love it. If you have a look down in the chat here, you can see the current supplies that I have, and it's 3.5k for each of the ones that I need to make the pens. So the large pens, I believe it was 75k of each, so it's quite a lot, and at the moment I have a current cap of 25k. If we go over there, I can just show you actually real quick. So yeah, we currently have a tier 1 storehouse, but we need to make this a tier 2 in order to actually obtain the 75k of the items that we need to make the large pen. But in order to upgrade to a tier 2, you can see here we need Town Hall tier 2, and to get Town Hall tier 2, we need Sleeping Quarters 1. So that's what we're going to be working on. We need to get 10k wood and hides. I need to make sure I've got enough people on those resources. But as soon as we have this sorted, we'll get the sleeping quarters tier 1, then we'll go for town hall tier 2, and then storehouse tier 2. So it's going to take a little while, but it means that we do get upgrades all around, which is always nice. We are ever so quickly going to add our strange rocks for farming to this statue here for a nice 10.9k experience. We're currently 411k away from the next level. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get that in this video, but a lot of these episodes have been starting off with a farm run, so we'll definitely get that in the beginning of the next one for sure. So we're ending off this video with our final Slayer task, so let's go ahead and get our contract. We've got a nice daily Abbey Demon task to do, so some nice XP coming in. We're only about 20k away from the next level, so yeah, let's get it. Only a couple of kills left until we are seeing the next level, which is really nice. I've been stuck on 110 for a very long time, so yeah, let's give it a couple more kills here, and there we go. 111 Slayer. Very, very happy with that. We're not even surprised that the first level in every video is a farming level. We love a farm run. Didn't mean to click that, but there we go for 106 farming. They're basically all 100%. It was just one that wasn't. So yeah, pretty nice. A pretty smooth sailing trip, if you ask me. Really happy with that. I'm going to try and aim for another level in this video over the next week. So hopefully we can get that. We're getting some really good XP at the moment. A bunch of these guys are ready to sell as well and prepare for the next lot, which is nice. Having a look in the chat box here as well, the resources are coming through nicely, so I'm hoping it won't take much longer than a couple of weeks to be able to expand the farm again to get our large pen in. We have just got the achievement for 100,000 beans collected so far, bean counter 3, which is pretty cool. If we have a look at our tab so far for farming, it is not looking too shabby. It always looks good when the stock starts to pile up and we see some higher numbers. There are still some bits that I could probably remove, like the placeholder of and stuff like that, but I like it how it is. It feels organised enough for me, and I just kind of know where to go whenever I need stuff. So yeah, you can really see it adding up, especially the chin chompers. To continue with the chill vibes, we're going to go ahead and light another candle. We're all about making a nice, calm, relaxing atmosphere for these videos. I feel like it's time for an autumnal outfit change. There we go, that's a lot more autumnal, ready for the season. Not too sure how keen I am on these boots, so I might just end up reverting those back, but for now, I'm happy with it. I remember saying in the last video that I was going to be upgrading the palm tree to the next level, which I believe is the Siku seed from having a look here. I think that's how you say it. But looking earlier on, they are really expensive. If I just show you guys real quick, they were honestly so expensive. 471k per seed compared to the palm tree seed, which is 2.9k. It was kind of a no-brainer. I'm just going to stick with a little bit less XP and save myself a hell of a lot of money there. I got that for an absolute bargain, 150k for 100 seeds, so yeah, if you're wondering why we haven't upgraded, that is the reason. Some of these areas in game are so beautiful. It is time for another farm run, and this has been completely smooth sailing. We've got 10 out of 10 for every single plot, which is nice, and this is honestly all I've been doing all week because I've been so busy, so yeah, I apologise. We officially have enough resources now to create our sleeping quarters, which then means we can work on further resources and we get more workers as well to do so, and then we can upgrade to our tier 2 town hall and yeah, keep working on our expansion, which is cool. This is something I have not seen in game, the dungeoneering dummy. How long has this been out for? I've not seen anybody use this in the whole time that I've been back in Fort 4 and 3 on World 84. This is the first time that I've seen one of these, so that's pretty sweet. Maybe it's just that no one has one. I just, yeah, never seen one before. Anyway, as you would have guessed, we are doing some fire making right now. We have only 110k away from 102, so let's get it. in a couple of seconds. There we go, 102 fire making. We are slowly getting there with this skill. I've been kind of mixing it up between just fully burning the logs and creating the magic incense sticks, because you get quite a lot of money back for the incense. It's pretty good profit, to be honest. I've got over 1,000 of them in the bank so far that I've made. So yeah, just been kind of doing that here and there. So the progression feels a bit smaller, but hey, we're getting there, and we're making some money while doing so, so we will not complain. This cape is so pretty. Oh, it is so nice. Today, we are fishing. I have not done fishing in years. We're currently doing the flinging method, which is pretty decent XP. I know that if you use crystallize and light form, you can get some really sick XP rates. But to be honest, we're just kind of chilling. We're just doing it like this for now. You can see the XP coming through is pretty good. We had around 560 odd K from the next level, which is 103. So yeah, shouldn't take too long to do this. I also haven't been to this area in so long, and yeah, I just love the open sea. The graphics in this area, absolutely beautiful, 10 out of 10. I changed my mind and I wanted to do a bit more of an AFK method that's also going to make me some money. So we're doing the blue jellyfish at the moment. Sometimes we have to do the greens, but it is mainly the blues. They're 13k each. So if we have a look, 13.59, 26 in the invent because of my earns. Yeah, pretty decent, nearly 340k per invent, and it doesn't take that long to do. It's not amazing money, but in between the levels. We have 433k left to go until we'll get 103, so yeah, definitely should be seeing a nice amount of GP from that as well. I just wanted to point out as well that there is an FC that you guys can join if you want to. You obviously don't have to if you've already got one that you normally hang out in. But if you did ever want to pop in, say hi or whatnot, then yeah, join on me and it'll be nice to see you guys there. I forgot all about the whale. This is so beautiful. So chill here. This is just a little clip of us last night getting 103 fishing on stream. This was my first stream in years, and yeah, thank you to everyone that did tune in. I really appreciate it. Obviously I can't have the audio in it because of the music and whatnot, but yeah, 103 fishing, and I'll also go through the money that we've made at some point. I remember doing that, so let me just cut to that real quick as well. Yeah, 12.1 mil in total is what we made from around 450k XP, so not bad at all. If you guys are interested in catching the next stream, because I am going to make it a more regular thing, at least once or twice a week, then just hop down in the description. My Twitch account is down there if you want to go give me a follow. Obviously you don't have to, but it would be really nice to see as many of you guys there chatting and just hanging out as possible. So yeah, if you'd like to, it is down there. We should be getting another level in farming in just a moment. We are 114k away, so let's go ahead and gather as much as we can. I'm really hoping that we are able to get this. There we go, with our last one there, we have 107 farming. Really cool. Being 107 means we're only one level away from being able to boost to a really cool method of farming, which gets us insane XP per hour. If we have a look on the market here, it's the supreme growth potions. If we plant a tree, obviously, then it means we can use this pot on those and it will instantly grow, meaning we can just plant, harvest constantly. Not really too sure if it's worth it at 108. We'll definitely just wait and see. We can just keep doing this to 111, where we can then consume pork pies, which give you a +5 boost, and obviously that lasts a bit longer as well. It means we just have to run to the bank to do so, or we can keep some in the inventory and note all of the harvest goods. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. We'll probably wait till 111, just keep going as we are, because we're getting some really good farming XP at the moment with the farm runs that we're currently doing. So yeah, probably just keep how it is, but it's cool to know that we're close to unlocking it. Okay, so if we have a look, yesterday on stream, which was really cool, thank you to everyone who did tune in for a bit, I really appreciate it. We upgraded to the tier 1 of the sleeping quarters, which obviously means we now have an additional 5 workers. So I'm going to put some more people on the logs here because I want as many as possible, because as you can see for tier 2 of the town hall we need 20,000 and we don't quite have that yet. Once we have tier 2, we can get tier 2 of the storehouse, which means we can build large pens, which is, yeah, what we want, so it won't take too long at 540 an hour. Right, I want to sell the jellyfish that I got yesterday whilst I was fishing, so we can just get a bit of extra cash. If I leave them in for this price, they've dropped a little bit from when I price checked them, so we're just going to leave them in, hope that they sell for this price. I mean, they sold pretty quick and for way over the price actually, which is pretty cool. But yeah, these are the ones that I really want to sell. Should have sold them yesterday when they were a bit higher, but I guess let's just wait and see. Who doesn't love a party hat? This is going to be our next kind of goal in terms of what I want to buy. I don't really buy that many high value fashionscape items ever, but the golden party hat is what I want to go for. I keep seeing it around, I think it looks sick, so yeah, for the fashionscape we're gonna do it. Not right now obviously, don't have enough money, or I do, but I'd be completely broke, so we're gonna work on it. It only took a couple of minutes. They've sold, which is amazing. Did we get we got the exact amount for the average price, so not gonna complain about that. Basically at 150 mil again, which is nice. It is Trehan hour, so we are just doing a bit of smithing, and I've decided whilst we do this, I'm actually going to go through the new quest that comes out tomorrow with you guys, because it's been a while since I've been on a new quest as soon as it's come out, and I'm really excited about it. So for those of you that don't know, it comes out tomorrow on October 9th. And is based around Fort 4 and 3. It's called Ancient Awakening. I'll have it in the background now so you guys can just see the bits that I'm looking at as well. But the main points of this are to uncover the secrets of Ungale, I believe that's how you say it, an isle that has been left hidden for centuries. Work with Fort's inhabitants Asta, Bill and Raptor to face the challenges, and make use of the new botanist bench to prepare for the upcoming new boss encounter in November. So that sounds really cool. Looking at the graphics on this area, they look so clean, looks really nice. If we have a look at the rewards, you can see here that there are 3 tiers to the botanist workbench, and these are unlocked after the quest is complete. So there's 3 tiers. 1 is for 54 construction, 2 is for 78 construction, and 3 is for 92. The other rewards that you get from this are 1 quest point, a necromancy XP lamp, a prismatic XP lamp, 2 treasure hunter keys, and the ability to of course build all 3 tiers of the botanist bench that I just went through. You can also return back to the Isle after the quest as well for a bit more combat. We get some overrides and some new titles as well. So the bit that I need to now start working on is getting ready for this quest, which is probably what I'm going to spend the rest of today doing. We need to have completed the prior quest in the series, which is Dead and Buried. No surprise if I have multiple quests to do prior to this one as well. So that's, like I said, what I'm going to be working on. So if you haven't done that, then yeah, you will need to do that. You also need to have 50 necromancy as well, because that is going to be tied into this quest, it seems. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Like I said, it looks really cool of what we can see so far. So it's going to be really neat to be able to jump onto a new released quest as soon as it comes out. Quite excited. So if we go in and have a look at the Dead and Buried quest, as expected, there are further quests that I need to complete. So if we have a look at Unwelcome Guests, I need Murder on the Border. For Murder on the Border, I need Town Hall, Command Center, and Chapel, all tier 1. And that should be nice and easy to do those 3. So really it's not actually that much that I have to work on for this. So I can easily get that done before the quest comes out. What I'll do is I'll wrap up this video, edit it, and then I'll just get cracking on those, I think. It was mentioned in the last video that I can get a bag from this museum for all of my strange rocks. I know you can also get one in Prif for the golden rocks as well. It was definitely Marius. It's literally right there. This whole time I've never had one. But yeah, there we go. So of course every time this is full, we'll come back here, create the entire statue, and rinse and repeat. So thank you for that tip. Okay, we just got enough of the logs here so that we can upgrade our town hall to tier 2. So let's go ahead and do that now. Go through all of this. Perfect. So now we need 70,000 if we want tier 3, but we only need 22,000 of the vines, the hides and the stones for the tier 2 storehouse, which means we are one step closer to upgrading our farm. Today is new quest day and I didn't manage to do any of the requirements that I needed to, so we're going to be working on that in this video. This video is purely going to be my progression towards unlocking the Ancient Awakening quest and obviously completing that as well. I'm hoping that is good fun. I've seen some bits on Twitter about it, obviously, where other players have already completed it throughout the day, but where I've been at work, I haven't been able to, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. While we're here, this is my progression so far in terms of my second tier of the storehouse. But let's just have a look at the Fort 4 and 3 requirements. There they are. So I did briefly go through them in the last video, but obviously we've only done new foundations. We still have Murder on the Border, Unwelcome Guests, Dead and Buried, and obviously Ancient Awakening. We do need to build tier 1 of the Town Hall, Command Center, and Chapel in order to start the first quest, so well, let's do it. So we're just starting the blueprints now. We're starting off with the Town Hall. I was just going to do them in the same order as they were listed on the requirements. I know it's the day of release, but it's really cool to see this amount of players in an area kind of like working on the requirements to do this quest, and just everyone kind of, I don't know, being active in the same place. You know, some of the worlds, as we've already mentioned before, can be quite dead, so yeah, it's always nice to see a bunch of people taking part in the same thing. Alright, nice, there we go, there is our town hall completed. I'm excited to see what the different tiers could bring into it as well, and it's also going to be nice to have buildings around the fort, not just sort of random empty patches. Next up we're doing the chapel, which is just this area to the east over here. And that is the chapel completed as well. On to our next and final one, which is the command center, which is just this one to the south here. And there we go, there is the command center complete, and all 3 buildings filling up this fort nicely means that we now have the requirements we need to start Murder on the Border, so I'm going to go ahead and get cracking. The only other requirements we need for this quest are the parts, which is the wall segments and the willow frames, so I'm going to grab those now. I believe I already have some segments in the bank, I'll just need the willow frames, so I'll grab those. Let's accept this quest. What on earth is this? We're actually getting some nice construction XP as well on the side, which is quite nice, just getting that down. But there we go, there is the kitchen built for this part of the quest. Speaking to Rodney here, this should be the end of the quest. There we go, Murder on the Border complete, 1 quest point, an 8k construction lamp, a 3k prismatic lamp, the ability to build 3 tiers of the kitchen, and some treasure hunter keys. Let's get that XP, and on to the next one. It's kind of just the same requirements for Unwelcome Guests, it's just a different type of frame. So once again, I'll go and get those and we can get going with our next quest. As I said before, we're getting some nice construction XP, and with that there is the guardhouse complete. Speaking to the raptor should end off our quest. Where is it? There we go. Nice. Another one completed, ticked off the list, so one step closer to Ancient Awakening. For Dead and Buried, we need Acadia frames, so again, let's go grab them and get going. I'm a big fan of this new symbol that they've got for continuing or exiting the quest. I think it's really cool. We're down to 695k away from 101 construction just from doing this, so yeah, quite happy about that. Can we also appreciate that I've changed my hairstyle for the first time in years, and I'm kind of digging it. I think it looks pretty cool. There's our little addition to this building complete as well. We're about to complete Dead and Buried, there we go, and again, the rewards there as well, kind of all the same with the construction lamps and the XP lamps, the ability to build the 3 tiers of whatever building we just built in the quest, so yeah, XP and unlocks are never going to go amiss. We are now able to go on to Ancient Awakening. It hasn't taken too long to unlock this, so I'm pretty happy about that. I feel like we've achieved quite a lot. There are no extra requirements needed. Yeah, just the ability to defeat a large number of mid to high level foes, so let's do it. I am a massive fan of how they've decided to animate these cutscenes. They're not your sort of typical, just, I don't know, normal characters. It's been drawn in such a different way, which I think is so, like I said, just so interesting. And yeah, I think it looks really, really cool. I'm a big fan. So this is our first look at the new part of the map, Ungale. I think it's really cool. I like this kind of surrounded by water, kind of feels a bit isolated. All in all, I think the graphics in this area looks sweet. So yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of it. Obviously I have my skybox on, so it does kind of affect how the area looks, but graphically it looks great. This part of the quest is where we need to do 12 waves and survive. I believe if you die you start back from 1, so we just need to survive 12 waves of killing any of the zombies and other creatures and undead that spawn in this area after each round. Hopefully we do well. Okay, we're halfway there and our resources are still looking pretty good, so we're gonna be fine. These things go pretty hard. We're nearly on wave 11 and I'm having a good time. This is definitely quite a lot of fun. Different to what we would normally expect in quests, so yeah, I like that they've kind of brought this in. I don't think you have to use necromancy, it was just as a requirement, like you had 50 necromancy, so I just decided to go with it. This is the cutscene that I've seen a few times on Twitter and YouTube in other people's videos, and it is the awakening of our new dragon friend here. Looks really cool. Again, I love how they've done these cutscenes. I think they're so just so different. It looks amazing. This is giving big Game of Thrones vibes for sure. Alright, there we go. There is the completion of Ancient Awakening. I thought it was going to be a bit longer than what it was. It felt like quite a short quest. It felt like it was mainly just the fighting waves, which were obviously fun. And like I said, the graphics that were involved in this quest were really cool. But yeah, it did feel a bit short, but obviously it's unraveled a new area, it's in preparation for a new boss, so I guess it's kind of meant to be that way, but it was good fun nonetheless. We got some nice rewards, and yeah, that is the entire Fort 4 and 3 quest series complete for now, which I'm really happy with. So yeah, that was obviously the aim and we managed to do it, so all good. And a nice 15k necromancy XP lamp. I just wanted to say thank you for anyone who has popped in or has continued to stay into the friends chat. I mentioned it in the last progression video, so yeah, it's been really nice to be able to come into the game, just chat to you guys whilst I'm skilling and stuff. So yeah, if you do want to join, then join on me, and yeah, hopefully see you there. If you have a look in the chat, one of our dinosaurs has just given birth to a healthy black dragon egg, as you can see it right there. So yeah, really cute. Our baby's name is Linda. And a few of these dragons here are ready to gather from as well, so some nice XP. So if we have a look, we can now upgrade to the tier 2 of the storehouse. Let's just do that. Now we need 75,000 for the tier 3, but at the moment, as you guys know, we're only going for the tier 2, just because it means we can gather enough resources in total to build our large dinosaur pen. Just swapping around some of the workers here so that it's purely focused on the resources I need for the pens, which is wood, vines and stone. So now we have 5 of our workers on each, which is 300 per hour. Obviously, if we upgrade the sleeping quarters, we can get 30 workers, which means double the amount per hour. So that will potentially be what we do next. Maybe we'll do a large pen, then get the bigger storehouse so we can work faster towards the second large pen. For now though, I'm going to go and work on some fletching. I'm currently 2 mil 161k away from 105, but we've got some nice bonus XP there. We're just going to be making some broad arrows for now. So yeah, it should be good. I think the XP is around 720k per hour. I actually love the Cowfight Queen pet. 29 kills and they got the pet? That is so lucky. I'm trying to buy through as many broad arrowheads as possible. The buy limit is 10,000 per 4 hours, so at the moment we have 30,000, so it might delay us a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. I completely forgot that we had this elder tree planted here, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear this so that we can set up some new ones. I'm just going to fill up the soil here for now, and then we can make the elder saplings, which means we just get a little bit of extra XP in our daily farm run, which is always nice. Our resources are coming along nicely for our large pen. It is going to be a while. I think it's 75,000 of each of these, so we've got a bit of a ways to go, but we are getting there, which is nice. So it shouldn't be too much longer until we have 3 pens here, which will be really nice just for the daily runs and the XP as well. Yeah, so if we have a look, this is one of the large pens, and we need 75,000 wood, vine, and stones, which are the 3 that I've set to be favoured. So there's 5 people currently working on gathering supplies for each of those. It is going to take a while for sure, but we are getting there, so that's the important thing. So I've just completed both of my player-owned farm runs, and I just wanted to go through the loot and see how much we've kind of made so far. I know that I do it every so often, but I feel like it's been a little while since we've had a look. So yeah, just thought, why not? Let's have a look and see what we've got. I'll just add all of these in real quick. We're looking at 10.9 mil so far, nearly 11 mil just in loot from these farm runs, which is really nice. And yeah, I'm not planning on selling it until we get to 120, so it's going to be a nice little chunk of change when we do come around to selling. And obviously when we get our large pen up and running, we start getting the bottled dinosaur roars. That is going to skyrocket big time, so yeah, really excited for that for sure. Can we also just appreciate this fashionscape right now? Whatever is happening here is very overwhelming right now. This is our daily appreciation of Karamja and how beautiful it is. We are currently 919k away from 108 farming, so we'll definitely have that by tomorrow morning, which is cool. I feel like it could be pretty cool if the Max Guild like had its own, just a tiny little farming patch out here for just a normal tree or something, like nothing OP, but just a little patch. Obviously we've got the plinth here for the statue, but I just think a nice little patch out here, it'd be pretty cool. A pretty nice addition. I definitely need to sit down at some point and go through my entire bank. You can see that we're nearing the limit here on bank spaces, so it is definitely something I need to do in the near future. But yeah, probably throughout the week or something I'll work on that, but this is currently looking pretty nice. It feels so much nicer coming to Fort 4 and 3 now, seeing all these buildings just kind of up and running and complete. It feels a lot more like a little village and less like a building site, which is, yeah, very nice. I'm playing a lot with the game sounds on at the moment. I kind of miss the fireworks when we get a level, so I've decided to put those on. We are very close, 3k away from 105, so it'll be on this next invent here. Hopefully just a couple of these in. There we go, 105 fletching. We're currently making the rune darts as well, which I know is a bit more of a pricier method, but I just wanted some quick XP so we could definitely get this level as soon as possible for this video. So from what you can see from the darts that I've already made, we haven't been doing this for too long, but the XP that we're getting per one right now, we're looking at just under around 1.3 mil XP per hour, which is insane. Like I said, it's a bit more expensive, but yeah, some pretty quick XP rates. I also decided to make myself this fletching tab right here. So I've decided for double XP, which I think is going to be next month in November, that I want to go for 120 fletching or get as close to it as possible, as close as I can afford to go. So yeah, this is just the tab that I've made for it. It's got all of the necessities that I need. I could actually put some pots in here to be fair, but for now this is how it's looking. So yeah, pretty happy with it, nice and accessible. We are running out of spaces in the bank, so I do need to organise this at some point anyway, but yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to be coming back to Slayer Masters like this just to get the 3k daily cap that you can get from them. I think it's 150k, I guess we'll just find out in a second. Yeah, so if we buy all of those, 150k. So we'll do that every day as well as getting the buy limit through, and we should be fine by the time it comes around. If not, we'll obviously just buy up a different method as well. If double XP is next month, what are you guys doing? Let me know. So if you didn't see the last video that I posted yesterday, it was, like I said before, us completing the new Ancient Awakening quest and therefore completing the whole Fort 4 and 3 quest series. So all of my quests are organised into series here, and I just kind of wanted to start working on them as a series until they're all done. So the first one is Holy Grail, as you can see here from the Camelot series, which will then go on to the King's Ransom. I kind of want to do those today, just to get the Camelot series done, but as you can see, there are a bunch of ones that I haven't done, so yeah, I think we can knock a few of them out. Some of them are really short and easy, so we might as well just get going and working towards our quest cape, I suppose. So we're going to be starting off right now. Here is the Holy Grail quest. Let's just go ahead and accept this. I find that I just stumble across some of the graphically reworked areas in the game every now and again that I haven't seen for a long time, and this is one of them. It looks really cool. This area here as well, just so clean. Talking to King Arthur here, we should be, there we go, completing our first quest, which is Holy Grail. It was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, unless I'm just slow, I don't know. But yeah, there is the first one. We are now up to 302 quest points. Obviously got some rewards here as well, which is great, but the main thing is another quest ticked off the list. Now we're going to be moving on to King's Ransom. Look how nice the 120 fletching cape is. By the end of the year, it would be sweet to have that. Alright, speaking to Gossip, we can now accept our quest. And this one was pretty quick, so let's go ahead and end this. There we go, King's Ransom is complete. Again, a quest point and just a bunch of other awards there as well. Now we're on 303 quest points, which is nice. Also, just a quick shout out to my brother for completing the Rex Flex feat today. That's really cool. But yeah, there we go, the Camelot quest series is complete. On to the next one, which is the Fairy series, and we only have Fairy Tale Part 3, and we've got all the requirements, so yeah, that's sweet. We are kicking off this video once again. We missed out on it last time, but yeah, 108 farming, a nice farming level. I was kind of gutted we didn't manage to get any farming levels in the last episode last week, so yeah, there we go, 108 farming. Also, if you look in the bank, we have no more bank spaces. I refuse to pay for bank spaces, so I'm going to sort that out as well. Okay, we managed to get rid of 38 items, so I can just keep going a little bit later on. I've got some tabs that honestly are just full of junk, so yeah, this is just a work in progress. Most of my animals are elders now as well, so we're getting some really nice XP on this run. This is what we've managed to get so far of the broad arrowheads they've just finished selling, or buying through, sorry, so I'll keep going, and obviously I'm going to do a couple of different methods of things for fletching, so it's not just going to be broad arrowheads, but yeah, I'll keep you updated with it. We've arrived on our dinosaur farm, and if you have a look in the chat box, we now have 29,250 wood, 31,850 vines, and 31,850 stone, which means we are nearly halfway to being able to build our large pen. Everything on my farm is an elder today, which means a fresh new batch of animals coming in, but also some good XP. I'm going to be taking a look at my first pumpkin party. There is a lot of people here right now. I think I'm on world 84, so that would explain it. But yeah, hopefully we get something cool, who knows. Okay, I think I joined at the very end of the party, so we didn't get anything cool, but you do get an additional 5 of the gobstoppers, which spawn the pumpkins, so hey, if we get anything cool from this, that'll be great. Nothing. Just a little shout out to all of you amazing supportive folk in the Friends chat right now. Shout out to you guys, and obviously if you aren't in the Friends chat and you want to be in it, then just join on me, it'll be cool to see you there. In normal me style, I haven't really managed to do much this week, other than my farm runs in the evening, so it is actually Saturday now, so anything from this point onwards is just going to be from today and today's progression, so yeah, hopefully we can get a nice amount done. I've got quite a lot of plans for today in terms of what I want to achieve, so yeah, let's do it. We're getting into the Halloween spirit with our pumpkin head on here. This is honestly one of my favourite times of year. I think Halloween and Christmas, just like the autumnal and winter seasons, are definitely my favourite, so yeah, I love it. My elder tree is ready as well. 28.4k XP, very nice. Nothing from the pumpkin again. I'm just making up some more farming urns whilst I'm waiting for this magic seedling to complete. It's the only one that hasn't grown, and I need it for the farming spot that's here, so just thought I'd make some more of those. We're just taking part in our daily pumpkin ritual. We're getting so close to the large pen, 55.4k wood and 58k of the vines and stones, so we are very nearly there. It's taking a wee while for sure, but we're so close now. Something cool that we have managed to get from the pumpkins is this pumpkin tree token. I've got a couple of them, so I don't think they're that rare. But yeah, apparently it makes the Fort 4 and 3 trees have pumpkins? I'm not sure. So I'm just going to unlock it and see what happens. Okay, so it's time to start working on this area of Fort 4 and 3 outside the walls. This is the grove area, which means we can start working on our Incando hatchet, because once we have tier 3 sorted, we'll start getting the special nests, and that's where we get the pieces from. We can also unlock a farming patch as well, which is just where that guy is there. I think it'll look really cool when it's done, so yeah, excited to see it. I'm back doing a little bit of fletching. We're currently just making some rune darts, so yeah, not going too bad. Some really decent XP from this method, so we should be seeing the next level shortly. But yeah, it's going pretty well. We've made a nice amount of them so far, so yeah, let the grind continue. The portable Fletcher I was using has just run out, so I'm going to start working on my, is it the workroom? Yeah, the Ranger's workroom. We've already got tier 1, so it'll just be tier 2 and tier 3. We'll get some really nice perks from it. We already have the materials that we need. I just went and bought those to save some time. So yeah, just bought all of those already. So yeah, we'll get some good XP from it as well, 56k and 146k. It just makes sense to work on this with the perks that you get from the workroom and the portables as well, so yeah, I'm just going to start doing that now. I've decided that from this Halloween event, the one thing that I really want is this title here, the Hoarder. It's 5,000 of the oddments to get this, or the hodments, but it's an additional, I think, 25,000 to get it in the gradient. I really want the gradient title. I see so many people with different gradient ones that I've missed out on, so yeah, I think it'd be really cool to get that from this event. I think I nearly have enough to get the basic title, which just has it in orange, but I want the gradient one, so hopefully in the next week or before the event ends we can get that. That would be sweet. Just a little shout out to Osti here as well, saying that he loves the videos, so yeah, thank you for the support, I appreciate it. Any second now, there we go, we have just completed tier 2 of the Ranger's workroom. It looks so different. I think I want to work on tier 3 of all of the buildings that I have here, not only for the perks, but also they just look so cool. On to tier 3 now, we have, like I said, everything we need, so let's start the blueprint and get building. Okay, we should be finishing tier 3 any moment now. Like I said, we're getting some nice construction XP as well, so I imagine if we do work towards all of the tier 3s, we will definitely get ourselves the next level in construction just from this, which is really cool. Oh, the leaves? They look so nice. Wow, that looks so cute. I like that. Very, very cool. It's crazy how the different tiers really affect and bring it all together. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, big fan. We've also gained access to one of the fletching perks, Wisdom of Anima as well, which is awesome. Now it is time to start working outside of the walls, so I'm just speaking to this guy here. I don't actually remember what his name is from looking it up, but at the moment we don't know his name, it's just question marks. So we're just speaking to him so that we can speak to Bill about getting the blueprints for starting the eastern wall. So yeah, let's do it. There we go, and we have all of the parts that I needed as well. Thankfully I looked this up before starting it, so it's all just banked and it'll be nice and easy to do without having to do multiple runs to buy new parts. I do actually find building these really peaceful, and I think the whole area of the fort just looks so good. It is graphically, it just, yeah, really nice. So yeah, I do find this kind of relaxing. And there we go, the wall is complete. So on to the next part now. I think it is Grove Tier 1, and then we can unlock the entrance that comes on this area here. It'll be so useful to have the eastern side door instead of having to run around all the time. I had a couple of questions on how we changed the skybox settings. So at the moment, I have mine set to midday. If you right click on the map here and go into your skybox and filters, you can just kind of go through. There are a bunch of different ones. Like I said, I have mine set on midday. It just kind of brightens everything up, and I don't know, this is just my personal preference, but there are a bunch that you can go through and play through if you want to, just to see which one you prefer best. Alright, and any second now we should have the first tier of our cabin complete. There we go. Oh, that looks so nice. Just a little cabin over the river. I like that. And when we have this entrance here, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, so if you go into miscellaneous, just in case you didn't know, this is where you can find the eastern side gate after talking to Bill. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think it's just this one. There doesn't seem to be one glowing, so there must just be this one hotspot. But yeah, that's fine. We'll just chill here for a bit until it's done. Yes, look at that. That looks so nice. So much better. Just an easy pass through. I didn't know if it was going to be open like the front entrance, but no, nice. That's really cool. Now we can move on to tier 2 of the Grove cabin. Wait, look at this guy's fancy outfit. He's looking pretty swish. Alright, there we go. There is tier 2 of the Grove cabin completed. Also makes a lot of sense now when I just see people standing around woodcutting because there's ivy on the cabin and the wall, whereas before you don't actually see any of it obviously because you haven't built it. We've also now unlocked this new tree patch as well, which is cool. Means we can just add in another magic tree, add a bit more XP to our runs, which is amazing. And then we can nearly unlock that back corner there as well, which I believe is an elder tree, so that'll be nice. We've basically knocked down 300k construction XP doing this as well, so yeah, pretty cool. We can't look at this guy's stats, but just such a cool level 3 account with 120 hunter. Gotta appreciate it. And here we go, in a second we'll have the, there we go, tier 3 completed, which has also got us an achievement, which is nice as well. Always like one of those. Yeah, nice. Didn't take long at all really to do that. Like I said, got some good construction XP, and now we have all 3 tiers built and completed as well. It looks really cute. It's also quite neat. They've got this log pile here, so you don't have to bank run, you can just deposit them in, which I think is quite a nice way to disguise it. It's just like you're adding logs to the pile, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I think there's another one here as well somewhere. We are back on the fletching grind, and if you have a look in the chat box, you can see there are so many perks from the portable and the workroom that go towards fletching, which are so cool. Like, they save you resources, they provide resources, materials, sorry, and yeah, just really good perks, especially going towards 120 and working on it over double XP. This is going to be a game changer, so yeah, really cool. World 84, Fort 4 and 3, Pumpkin Party, absolute carnage. Honestly, I just think of an ant farm and this is what it looks like to me. We actually did manage to get some cool stuff from this one though. We're about to get 106 fletching on the next invent, only 400 away. There we go. We've now got 2.7 mil to go into 107. It didn't take too long to get really once I started properly training it. The rune darts are really good XP per hour, so yeah, only using the broad arrows at the end to finish it off. Didn't take too long at all, like I said, so yeah, not bad. Okay, so I want to sell my rune darts at one of the general stores. You get 105 GP per dart instead of, I think it's around 75 or so GP on the Grand Exchange. So we'd get 9.5, just over 9.5 mil, which is actually really nice. Obviously you do pay quite a lot for this method, so it doesn't cover the cost, but just to get something back is nice. And yeah, if we have a look, 7.1 mil is what we would average to get on the Grand Exchange. Who knows if we'd actually get that much, so just kind of a no-brainer. So I'll take that 9.5 mil, please. It's a new day, a nice chill Sunday morning, and we are doing our farm run. We should be getting a level from this one as well, only 132k to go, so yeah, exciting stuff. I was also looking through my pets, had no idea that I had this pet called Scales, so he's pretty chill. He kind of just clambers around behind you, which is pretty cute. Gotta do our daily ritual, and in about 3 minutes there will be a pumpkin party. Okay, this is it. We are 19k away from 109, so we'll easily get that just from this guy, yeah. but let's do the rest of them as well. And there we go. 109 farming has been achieved, which is really, really nice. I'm kind of averaging a level every 5 to 6 days, which is nice. Obviously, we've just added the tree in Fort 4 and 3 as well, so a little bit more XP per day on the farm run. So at the moment, we have 62,000 wood, 64,000 vines, and 64,000 stone, which means we're basically 10k away, just over 10k on each of those for our large pen, which is really cool. So hopefully we'll get that in the next couple of days, which means in the next episode or the next video we will also have a large pen and some more dinosaurs, which means more XP and more money. So yeah, all good. I've just realised we haven't had any ASMR this Sunday, so enjoy some typing on my keyboard, and if you can guess what I've typed, then you win 1 GP. So we are now starting the grind for the Imcando hatchet pieces. I can get my first one from Oak. I haven't done that yet, but I know I can get one from him. And then I need to collect the other 3 pieces as well. I've done a bit of research and I can see that it can take quite a long time to do this. So yeah, might as well start it now. Now that we have the 3rd tier of the Grove unlocked, it means we can start to get those special nests and the pieces through. So why not? I'm going to do a bit of a mixture between the elder tree until I can't cut any more, just to make a little bit of money. The logs are around 13.5k per one, so it's pretty good, and I'll obviously do some ivy as well, just because it's nice and easy and AFKable. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I will do some research on the best ways to get hold of these nests as quick as possible, but that is what we're going to be working on, so that's fun. No pieces yet, but we have actually managed to get down a little chunk, nearly a quarter of a way to 102 woodcutting, so it's not all bad. Alright, so I mentioned this in the last video, but I am looking to get myself the Hoarder title, which is this one here. I'm going to buy this now for 5,000 of the Hodments. What I really want is this Superior, the Hoarder title. It's in a nice gradient colorway, and I haven't got any gradient titles, so I thought it'd be quite cool to obtain this from this event. So yeah, 25k to go, so yeah, let's go. I'm just going to change into the standard Hoarder for now, because I still like the title for what it is. I think this will forever be my favourite teleportation animation. I think it's so cool. We are currently on our first farm run of the video. I'm really hoping that we can actually get ourselves 110 this week. That'll be pretty cool. It needs a little bit of a tidy, but this is the farming loot tab. I feel like I do show this quite often, but as we're about to start going into building the large pens on my dinosaur farm, I thought we might as well see what the loot's looking like at the moment. Obviously, we've had a couple of different dinosaurs in and out as well, depending on what I can get hold of. But yeah, I just wanted to count all of this. The tab isn't the cleanest. It does need a bit of a tidy up, to be honest. But yeah, I wanted to see what we've got so far, because we are very close to building our large pen, and obviously then we're going to start getting in a bit more money when it starts to come up to the dinosaur roars and stuff like that. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's place them all in here. 14.8 mil. That's basically 14.9. 14.9 mil so far. That's really nice. I feel like it is increasing nicely per week, so yeah, I'm happy with that. And as I mentioned, when we start to get the bottled dinosaur roars, it is going to skyrocket and become a very sort of steady money-making method on the side of other stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I do show this quite a lot. I'm just so invested in my farming at the moment. Look in the chat box. We are so close to our large pen. Only 200 away of the vines and the stone, and only 2,800 away of the wood until we can actually make this one. So I'm going to prepare, get myself ready for it. Yeah, how exciting. We just ran into the local legend at our player-owned farm. The time has come. I've decided to just come and show this way for some reason. We have 79,400 wood, 80,000 vines, and 80,000 stone. So this is very exciting. We can now go ahead and build this pen, reset this back down, and then start gathering for the next one. So I'm going to start off with this pen up here to the northwest area. So let's go ahead and build this. 75,000 of each. Yes. Amazing. So now that will bump us obviously back down to the lower end of our storehouse being full with the supplies. So we can just start gathering again, which is cool. I've got Littlefoot, Tina, and Elvis. How cute. I will obviously be upgrading the different dinosaurs that go in here depending on my level, but this was the best sort of one I could see for my level. It is the next day. I literally logged out after building this pen and I've logged back in. Look how cool it is. I seriously do love these farms too much, I think. Doing another farm run. What? Diseased? Oh. All better. I haven't had a diseased tree in a very long time. And I always use the compost as well, like the best one that you can use to try and prevent these things. So, very strange. Hopefully this one... Okay, this one's fine. So, yeah, all good. Here it is. It is now Saturday morning. So we've already skipped throughout the week, shocker, and we're about to get ourselves 110 farming. We are so close. Let's go ahead, check the health. There it is. 110 farming. Ah, amazing. Some unlocks as well. Nice. I'm still absolutely in love with this area. I've noticed that this tree patch though, the soil is different to the others, so I wonder if because this is a newer area, or newer to being graphically worked, that the others are going to catch up and be kind of the same. But hey, it's cool nonetheless. I don't know if you would have seen, but on my channel I've actually got some new artwork. I decided, you know, we've come back and I haven't changed any of that, so why not? And this area is actually in that artwork, so yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Shout out to Hare for doing that for me. I'll put the link down below. Really, really talented. Definitely hit him up if you want anything graphically done for artwork for YouTube, Twitch, thumbnails, just anything like that. Yeah, really talented. Shout out again to all of you lovely people in my friends chat today. For our ASMR section of this video, let's make some tea. Have to do our daily ritual to see if we get anything decent. No animation this time, like the smoke, which is weird. And only congealed blood, so okay, next. Alright, in terms of progression towards our next large pen, we are nearly halfway there, which is actually seems to be going a lot quicker this time round, but it's probably just because I was waiting quite impatiently before. But yeah, we are 32,000 of all of the supplies and resources that we need to make our second pen, so that is very cool. They've grown up. They're so cute. Kind of. In a dinosaur kind of way. Got a very purple chap here in his Christmas party hat jumper. I think it's a Christmas jumper. There was a Christmas jumper and then I think... Yeah, that is definitely a Christmas jumper. But hey, pretty swish. I wonder if I should put that jumper on. I think it will actually go quite nicely with this cape as well. Oh, it's literally right here. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. We decided against it. This is our current outfit. So if you're into Fashionscape, then hey, hopefully you like it. I think it looks pretty good. To give you an update on how we're doing in terms of supplies for our 120 fletching on double XP, this is the broad arrowheads that I have buying through so far. I've just started buying these through, so this is the first 10k. Obviously it's 10k every 4 hours, so it is going to take me a wee while to get the rest of these, but hey, by the end of the week we'll have them, and then we'll have a nice 100k stack in the bank as well. It's a 100k limit on the headless arrows, so they'll be easier to get, but yeah. It's pretty decent so far. We are back doing some fletching. We are just over 2.5 mil until 107. I don't think I'm going to get that today because I'm not planning on standing here doing this all day. What will I get? Anything good? Spirit weed, okay. But yeah, it's something, obviously, as you guys know, that we're working towards getting 120 on. So I should be able to get 107, potentially 108 within the next week, which will be cool. And yeah, obviously we're still waiting on the dates for double XP, which I'm hoping, you know, nothing's been said, but I'm hoping is next month. Alright, I have decided that As we are fairly close to the next level of construction, which is 101, I'm going to start making the tier 2s and tier 3s of the other buildings. I only made tier 1 of the initial 3 buildings so that I could start and have the requirements, for the new quest that came out. So yeah, I've just decided, why not? We might as well get ourselves the next level and also upgrade some of the buildings, get some better perks, stuff like that. Okay, we actually aren't going to be working on some of the tier 3s right now. I'm going to mainly focus on the tier 2s, and I should get the level from that. Just because it's so expensive for these elder frames, we'll just revert and come back to this at a later date. Here we go. The first one I'm working on is the guardhouse tier 2. Any second now, this one should be complete. Doesn't really take too long to do this, and it is pretty chill, so I don't really mind doing it. It was just a lot of money for some of the tier 3, so we'll definitely do it for the perks that you could get down the line. But yeah, there we go. There is tier 2 of this one completed. On to the next. Alright, next up we are doing tier 2 of the chapel. So we've got all the stuff needed already in the inventory, so let's go. Any second now, this is gonna be complete. I'm trying to look out for the details that have changed, because I find it so... Okay, that was quite obvious to me. But I just feel like sometimes I'm not paying much attention. I don't really see the difference, but yeah, that looks really neat. I like that. I like the warmth of the candle lighting as well. Yeah, looks really cool. I like it. Next, we are moving on to the command center. This is the one that was hefty for tier 3, so we're sticking to tier 2 on this one for now. There we go. This one is now complete as well. That looks good. And yeah, not far from 101 either, so we'll easily get that on the next one. Alrighty, here we go. We're about to get ourselves 101 construction in just a couple of seconds. Where is it? There we go. Nice. 101 construction. A nice 1.6 mil to go until the next one. And that is the town hall done as well. I like the different design of the chairs. I think that looks pretty neat. Yeah, and that is all of those upgraded to tier 2 at least, so very nice. Okay, something that I am now going to work on a little bit is, obviously, as you guys know, I wanted to get the gradient version of the Hoarder title. I've mentioned it a few times across the week, but yeah, I'm going to start working on that, and I feel like at the moment we have 4,700 of the hodments, and that is 20,300 short. I'm going to start doing a few quests to try and get a few more treasure hunter keys. I'm not going to do too many. I'm not planning on putting too much time into it, but if we can do a couple of them, get a few more keys, it might just speed up that process a little bit more. I'm not really too picky with where I start with. Obviously, as long as I have the requirements, I'm just going to start picking at them and working on them. We all know I've got quite a large selection to choose from, and some of them are part done as well, so yeah, let's do it. I look drunk. This is so beautiful. It is so nice here. That's kind of why I like doing quests sometimes. It takes me to places that I don't normally visit, and yeah, it's just, the work that's gone into this, absolutely stunning. Alright, talking to this guy here, we should be ending the quest. Amazing, there we go. That is the Jack of Spades completed. 1 quest point with that one, along with obviously the other rewards as well, and 1 treasure hunter key, so nice. So next up I'm going to be doing the spirits of the Elid, so just going to mark that as active, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so using the statue here, nice, ends off that quest, achievement complete, and that is the end of Spirits of the Elid, I think that's how you say it, or Elid. And this one actually gives 2 treasure hunter keys as well, which is really nice. This looks pretty cool as well. If you have a look, we are now just under 5.9k, so it's making a difference just doing the extra quests and the extra keys here and there. Okay, this was mentioned before, but these are the Sentinel outfits that I have at the moment. I obviously want to combine them all to get the best perks possible for woodcutting, but if we have a look in here... Okay, we can make 4 of the outfit pieces, which is cool. I was hoping for at least a couple, so yeah, 4 I'm happy with. Let's just make those now. We're only missing 1 of the maple, 2 of the willow, and 2 of the oaken set. So hopefully, if we just keep going, it won't take too long to do so. That's not too bad, only 5 pieces to go. I have decided it is time that I want to actually get the next level in mining, which is 114. I've honestly been sat at 113 for a very, very long time. It's obviously halfway to 120, so if I just really wanted to kind of push it over, get myself to 114, and yeah, then we're only 6 levels away. Also, it's so chill just to come and mine. It's also really convenient for when I'm making videos and editing and stuff like that, just to have this in the background going. So yeah, that is what we are currently doing right now. So if we have a look, we are currently 3.35 mil away from 114, so we've got a little bit of a ways to go. Obviously, Seren Stones is not known for its amazing XP per hour. Obviously, we do have Treyhan hour, perks, outfit pieces that can raise this up per hour, so it's not too bad. It's also, like I said, just pretty chill. We managed to get a few Slayer dummies from the daily challenges, which is pretty neat because we are very close to the next level of Slayer, which is 112. We will definitely be getting that in this video. I'm also pretty sure I have 2 more dummies in the bank. I'm not saving them or planning to use them on double XP, so I'm not really too fussed about using them. We are so close to the level, we may as well just go for it. We also have bonus XP in the skill, so we're getting basically double XP anyway, so it's fine. I've just been saying that I want this level for the past 3 or so videos now, and it hasn't happened because I get tied up in other things and different goals, and I'm not always in the mood to do Slayer, but we're finally there, and I'm just going to finish it off with some of these. Okay, here we go. On the final pull from this one here, we are going to get the level, whenever that is. There we go. 13k per time, which is pretty nice, and 112 Slayer. That's satisfied me for a bit. Like I said, I've been sitting on 111 for a while as well, just trying to work on it. Obviously, there's so much XP in between it, and when I'm not fully going at Slayer, it can take some time, but we did it, 112. I'm really happy with that. So I noticed today, when I was activating these urns, okay, this one glitched out. Let me do that again. The urns animation has been updated, and it's really, really cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, I think it looks really sweet. It's just a tiny little detail, but it kind of makes it feel like you're actually doing something other than just activating them with no animation. So yeah, I like it. Let's have a look at the farmer's market. We need to see the beans. We have 200,000 beans. That is pretty good. Obviously, we are saving them up for double XP. The potions that I want, the Supreme Growth Potions, are 1k per. So at the moment, we have banked ourselves 200 of the runs, I guess you could say, or harvests of one of the trees. So yeah, pretty cool. We just managed to get a Siku seed from one of the dinosaurs here, which is pretty cool. 480k for that. So yeah, not bad. Decided to come down to the Grand Exchange, World 84. I kind of like hopping over here every now and again to, there was no pun intended. I didn't mean to say hopping because my character's hopping. I'm just saying. I like to come here because there's a nice amount of players here. It's a really good buzz. And yeah, we are very close to 103 agility. So I saw the dummy and decided to jump on it. Oh, another pun. Also, I'm not too sure if it's just the time that I'm playing or recording right now, but the worlds recently seem to be a little bit fuller, which is nice. It's always cool to see more players coming into the game for sure, and you know, I still get comments from people saying that they've just joined and that the videos are helping them to sort of see where they want to go and what they want to do, so yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so I had a notification to say that we currently have workers that aren't allocated, but I only remember having 15 workers, not 20. I'm not complaining at all. I just thought that we only had 15 because we had tier 1 of the sleeping quarters. But hey, that's pretty cool. More people to gather our resources. The time is nigh. We are very close to 103 agility. It does take quite a long time with the Silverhawks, but you know, we can't complain. We haven't set foot on an agility course in what's about to be 4 levels, so yeah, like I said, we cannot complain. Only 722 XP until we get it. Come on, where is it? It's hard because you can't really predict that. Right, there we go. 103 agility. Really happy with that. Like I said, we haven't really done much training in it. Even though the Silverhawks can be fairly slow, I feel like agility is quite slow anyway, so to get it on the side of skilling, it's always nice. 2 million until 104, so this is going to be a long ride. We are also only 1.5 mil now away from 107 fletching as well, so we should be seeing that fairly shortly. Like always, we are doing our daily ritual. Wow, basic candles. I didn't manage to record it on time, but we just got an achievement that we have achieved the rank of the Senior Master Farmer, which is really cool. And it says your chance of a shiny animal being born is increased by 5%. So yeah, nice. Cool little achievement there. Wasn't expecting that at all. It is time to get ourselves another farming level. We have all the elders here. This is my first time. 59.6k. That is beautiful. We've got the level already. We just need to come out of here. Oh, I forgot that I clicked over there. Oh well, there we go. 111 farming. Nonetheless, I'm very, very happy with that. You guys know, have really been enjoying my farm runs and just enhancing and growing this farm, the player-owned farms. I love them, so yeah. Another level, another one bites the dust. 4.3 mil until 112. We should be fairly close to actually being able to make another pen as well, so yeah, that'll come around quite quickly. We also unlocked a lychee bush as well. If we take a little peek down into the chat box, we nearly have enough resources. We're only 920 stone away from being able to make another large pen, which is pretty cool. Oh, that person's talking to me. We are getting some insane XP right now. I've actually been timing this because I just kind of enjoy doing that. I did that a lot with Herb as well. But yeah, look at this XP. It's actually going down so fast. I think I worked out that with the bonus XP, I'm getting just over 2.5 mil an hour with the rune darts. Yeah, the rune darts right now. So pretty insane. We are, yeah, very close to 107. It just doesn't take long at all. And there we go. 107 fletching has been achieved. Like I said, this method with the bonus XP obviously is really, really quick in terms of the XP per hour, but even without the bonus XP, you know, it's going to be between 1.2 and 1.3 mil XP an hour, which is insane. It's expensive, but quick. It is currently Saturday, so you'll probably end up seeing this video tomorrow, which is cool. We have just done our extended challenges, so we can go ahead and claim these. I currently do fletching, farming and mining, because they're the ones that I'm mainly focusing on right now. So we got a nice amount of XP towards those, which will definitely help chip down, and some rewards here as well. But yeah, nice. We are now down to 649k away from 114. We are gradually getting there. Okay, so we have enough supplies now to go ahead and make another pen. I'm not too sure how much it is to make the breeding pen, so I just want to quickly have a look at that because instead of making the next large pen, I do want to make the breeding pen first, which I believe is the one all the way down the end here. If you can hear any noise on the microphone, that is my cat. She's just rubbing her face on it. So yeah, she just wants to be in the video. Right, how much is the... Oh, okay, the breeding pen's 100,000. So, we obviously have enough for the large pen, but I do want to do this one. Getting the dinosaurs is quite expensive and sometimes quite tricky. So I think what I'm going to do instead of making another large pen is just hold out a little bit longer, get an extra 20k of each, and then, yeah, make this pen here because it'll just make it a lot easier for me down the line. So yeah, just to give an update, that is where we are at. So yeah, unfortunately, I did think they were going to be the same as the large pen, but hey, it's fine. So, something I'm going to bring back to the channel is a thing that I used to do way back when, and that is creating a every so often Q&A video. Obviously, depending on how many questions I have will determine how regular these videos are. I just thought it would be quite fun to break up from the progression videos, because I can just be full face cam or it can be face cam over some gameplay, whatever we want to do, I don't really mind, but I thought it would be quite cool to kind of bring these back, make a different kind of video. You know, it could be once every 2 weeks, once a month. It really depends how many questions I have. So if you do genuinely have any questions for me, it can be about anything within reason. Leave it down in the comment section of this video or any video going forward. I always read through the comments. So yeah, I like to reply to all of them if I can. Like I like to dedicate time just to read through them and go back to you guys. But if it's a question that I could actually answer on video, then I'll just kind of save it and make a video on it. So yeah, let me know if you do have any, pop them down there. Okay, we have made it. We are Only 3.1k away from 114. We didn't quite make it within Trehan hour, but we were only left with 100k. So we got just short of 200k for that hour, which wasn't too bad at all. I have also made some more of the urns here as well, just to try and get as much XP as possible. But yeah, there we go. 114 mining. It has only taken me an entire week of on and off training to get this, so I'm nonetheless really happy with it. Also, just a shout out to all of you lovely people once again in the friends chat. First time trading down here. I've seen a couple of guides on it to kind of get to grips with what you're meant to do at certain times, and yeah, it looks pretty cool, so let's do it. It is really pretty down here. I'm a big fan of how this looks graphically. I think it's really nice. Okay, that's all of our memory jars full. This is the first invent of full jars. I just kind of want to see how much XP this gets. Okay, 5.7k, 3k. That's pretty good. That's more XP than I thought we were going to get per one. I thought it was going to be a bit less than that. Obviously, the XP from actually harvesting isn't that much, but it makes up for it, I guess, when you have all of the full jars. So, yeah, not bad. We're managing to get another farm run in, only 111k to go until 112. It's still Sunday evening, so yeah, a nice little level in farming before double XP starts means we can try and achieve a little bit more during that as well, which is always nice. So I believe I've done my challenge, 67k away, will 100% get this level from handing in the extended challenge. So let's just grab that up now. Claim the rewards, and there it is, 112 farming. I'm feeling hopeful with the amount of farming that I've been doing that we've got enough beans to get ourselves to at least 115. We managed to score a few more beans as well, 8.8k. If we have a look in the bank, we now have 241 pots, which is nice. The time has come. It is now double XP officially, so I'm just prepping this patch right here. But yeah, let's do it. I'm really excited for this method. Like I said, I've got a goal of around 115. If we can get that, it would be absolutely amazing. Obviously, right now, I'm quite a lower level in farming, so using the pork pies to boost isn't going to last as long, but as my level goes up, this will last a little bit longer. So yeah, let's do it. I'm really excited to see this XP. As you can imagine, we are getting some lovely XP. This is my last dragon fruit tree here until we can get 113, so let's go ahead and get that. 44.7k, and yeah, nice. 113 farming from picking the dragon fruits themselves. You get 3 of them per one, and they are, like you can see, they're giving me around 5.6k per one, which is nice, and then it's around 44.7k per checking of the trees, so yeah, really, really good. Something I do need to do is make up another bulk of the farming urns, because you go through them like crazy, and they really do help with the XP per hour, so 100% recommend them if you are doing this method, or just any farming at all. I always find they really help. Normally on a standard daily farm run, I use around 100 of them, so yeah, when you add it up, it is a nice amount of extra XP each day. We are coming in again with another level, and there we go. 114 farming. If you have a look at the timer in the top, we have been going for an hour and 7 minutes. So basically an hour of doing this, and we've already managed to get ourselves 2 levels. So yeah, it means we're getting some good XP per hour. And like I said before, now that my level's going up, the pork pies are lasting more, so it's a little bit less tedious with having to boost. I'm just taking a quick break now that we've got 114. We have 1.9 mil worth of dragon fruit banked as well, which is pretty cool. We can sell that to buy up some more of the urns. But I'm just going to take a quick break, like I said, go and do some fletching, because they're my 2 main goals, fletching and farming. So yeah, going to go work on that for a little bit now, and hopefully it won't be too long before we're seeing a level. I'm currently in a queue to get into World 84. It's absolutely mental right now. So many people online. It's really cool to see. I'm just going to join a different world instead. But yeah, it's just really nice to see a higher player base. Let the fletching grind begin. We currently have 742k worth of rune darts to create. We have a bit more feathers than we do dart tips, but I'm just creating a shortcut for those so that it's nice and easy to do so without having to do so much clicking. But yeah, 742k. When we sell these back, we're looking at probably around 80 or so mil. I think I worked it out to be just over 80 mil, selling them back to a general store, so pretty decent to get some of the money back for sure. 2.4 mil to go till 108, let's get it. There are so many people here right now, it is just so nice to see. If you have a little look down in the chat box, I missed recording it, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the XP amount, but we just managed to get ourselves 30 million XP in fletching, which is really, really cool. Only 74 mil to go until we get 120. Only a couple of K left until we get 108. There it is on the last rune dart that we made, 108 fletching, really, really nice. Just under 3.3 mil to go until 109, so with the XP rates we're getting right now at around 2.5 mil an hour, it shouldn't take too long to do so. We are going back to doing some farming, and I'm really chuffed because the amount of potions we still have means I'm definitely going to get myself 115. So yeah, really, really happy with that. If we can push to get 116 by the end of double XP, that would honestly be amazing. I think my inventory's set out a little bit nicer now as well, so everything is a bit more organised as I'm getting used to the method. Quick little shout out to Daniel here for the kind words about the channel, really appreciate that. If you can hear any hissing in the background, I think it's my next door's water pump being on. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't really pick it up too much or it isn't too annoying. Are we going to get it? We're going to get it on the next one, so let's just quickly go ahead and clear this. Amazing, there we go. 115 farming, I'm honestly so happy with that. 5 levels to go until we get 120, and we have 34 of the potions left, so we can still go a little bit of a ways towards 116, and then obviously continuing the farming we'll get more beans as we sell on our stock, and can hopefully, yeah, like I said, just push and go as far as we can. That is the last of our potions, so obviously I have extra seeds that you can see here. I'm just going to leave this one potted or planted here, sorry, so when I do my farm run later on, I can still get additional XP from this patch. I'll just need to make sure that I consume a pork pie before I harvest it, but that'll be fine. And when I get level 116, I won't have to worry about that. Also forgot about our elder tree as well. 54k from harvesting from this or from checking this tree, so that's nice. While we are on the hunt for more XP towards 116, I've decided to build this large pen here. We also have our dinosaurs ready to go as well, so just add these in. And yeah, it's ready to go. I've also got food for them as well, so it should be all dandy when they're ready to be harvested. From seeing the chat in the friends chat right now, it reminded me to mention we are definitely going to be able to complete our sentinel outfit for woodcutting with the tokens that we're getting from double XP, which is really, really cool. From memory, we're only missing a few, I think one of one type and then maybe 2 of 2 different types, so I think 5 in total. Yeah, so 8k per one. We just need 40,000 tokens to get that, and the rate that we're getting them, it shouldn't take too long to do so. We just got ourselves 20 million XP in agility as well, so yep, a nice little milestone there as well. And very shortly we only have 7k to go, which I don't now think we'll get on this inventory here, but on the next one we will be seeing 109 fletching, which is nice. Hopefully on the first one, yeah, there we go. 109 fletching has been achieved. Really, really cool. 11 more to go. We have 3.6 mil to go until 110. The XP rates are just insane with this, so yeah. See you in a couple of hours. We are 7 hours and 4 minutes into double XP, and we've just got ourselves 110 fletching. I'm really happy with that. We've managed to get 3 levels in farming and 3 levels in fletching so far, so the progression is going strong. Really, really happy. I definitely won't be able to use the entirety of this 40 hours and 56 minutes over this weekend because it is Saturday right now, but yeah, it's going to be nice to be able to use this in the evenings throughout the week and next weekend as well, so we've got a nice amount of time to get some more stock if we need it and just focus on those skills outside of work and stuff. I managed to catch it before we got this milestone, but any second now it should, there we go, 40 million XP in fletching, so we've gone down 10 mil already, which I'm really happy with considering it's only been a few hours. We've got another 14,000 beans that we can buy up some potions with, so let's go ahead and do that now. If I try and do 5, will it let me? No. Damn it, okay. I wish you could do X and type in the exact amount, but hey, it's fine. An extra 14 potions to add to my collection. We're back doing some farming again with those pots that I just managed to get, and we're nearly out of them, but as you can see, we've managed to make quite a nice dent towards 116, so that makes me really happy. Look at all the people in Prif. Oh, love to see it. We're just on our farm run for this morning. It is Sunday now. We have 39 hours left of double XP to use up, so let's get it. We can check on our dinosaurs here for the first time as well from our new large pen. Look at them. They're so cute. How much XP do we get from these? 16.5k, not too bad. I would have mentioned this last time, that when I was looking to upgrade my dinosaur farm, I was going to plan on doing the breeding pen first and then move on to my second large pen. However, I realised that obviously it requires 100k of each resources, and because of what we currently have the storehouse on, we are capped to 80,000, so that is why I never got round to it. So I have obviously made the large pen, which you would have already seen, but yeah, just kind of completely forgot about that. So just to give an update, I suppose, what we are going to be doing is saving up our resources here so that we can get the 75k of these. I just need to swap these around a little bit to prioritise the different ones, because currently no one is on the hides right now. So yeah, if I just take off these for a bit and just prioritize the other 3 instead. There we go, that should come along nicely now, and we should be able to upgrade this week. We have, yeah, about 15k of each of those and just behind on the hides. So yeah, when we come closer to getting 75k on them, I'll put more workers on the hides to kind of level it out. But yeah, then we can upgrade this and work on the breeding pen. Okay, there is 6.5 minutes left until we've hit dead on 10 hours of our double XP usage. We have 280k to get through, so yeah, let's see if we can get that before the 10 hours is up so we can get another level. That'll be pretty cool. We might just make it. 8 seconds to go. 4k. Come on. I think we might get this right on. Oh my god, literally dead on 10 hours. We got ourselves 111. Okay, now that we've given that a bit of a pause, let's go ahead and have a look. We have 29,000 of the double XP tokens, which is really, really good. I think the coin of enchantment could also be something worth using. It does give you that 2% XP boost. I think it lasts for 2 hours, which is really nice. So definitely something to look into doing if we have the extra tokens. I'm just quickly going to buy through these outfit pieces now so that we have them, and then I will get back to my fletching. So we just needed 1 of the maple, 2 of the willow, and 2 of the oaken. So let's do the maple first. Cool, that is that set done. We won't have enough tokens to complete all 3 of the sets, but if we do the oaken as well, there we go. Now we have officially completed 2 of these sets. We just need 1 more to go, but with the rate of the tokens, it shouldn't take too long. We're about to get our first fletching level of the day. We are only 5k away, so yeah, won't take very long at all. We should get that on this inventory, which will be nice. So any second, there we go. 112 fletching. That means when we move on to our next level, which is 113, we will be at that halfway point to 120. We're just on one of our farm runs at the moment. If we have a quick look at our farming XP, only 793k to go until 116, nearly 70 mil in the skill, so that's exciting. We are about to get ourselves that lovely 116 farming. I just need to go through a couple more of these. Remove the elder, and using the urn is going to get us the level. Amazing, there we go, level 116 farming, and you would have just seen as well, we have now fully unlocked the golden dragon fruit, so we don't have to pork pie boost anymore to be able to plant that, which is great. I am planning on going back there when I've saved up a few more of the growth potions, so that we can just smash out a bit more XP during double XP, but yeah, it just means no more boosting for me, which is nice. Just bought up a couple more of the growth potions now as well with what we had, and I was so dumb in the last video, I didn't realise there was the buy X option on here, but there is, so you can just ignore that. we just got ourselves that lovely 50 million XP in fletching milestone, which is really cool. Yeah, the XP, like I said before, is just going really, really well. It's pretty quick with this method for sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next level, and hopefully we can just smash these out as quick as possible, because it's not the most enjoyable skill to be standing here and, you know, every 10 seconds clicking, or I use hotkeys, but same thing. So I'm just trying to keep myself distracted by watching stuff on the side. But yeah, I am grateful for the speed of the XP for sure. We should be seeing 104 agility in a second, I hope, any minute now. It's kind of hard to judge when it's going to hit, but we are very close. We were only a few away the last time I checked, so whenever it wants to hit, there we go, lovely. 104 agility, knocked out. I'm hoping to get one more level just to get to 105 by the end of double XP. That would be pretty sweet. We're also under 380k now from 113 fletching. This video is going to look like I just haven't moved the entire time, but I guess it's because I haven't. So yeah, any second now we'll be getting ourselves 113 fletching. I think it's in this inventory. Yeah, there we go. Lovely jubbly. 113, halfway to 120. Just want to give a quick shout out to Tomalom here for watching the videos and showing appreciation. I really do appreciate everyone that comes into the French chat or sees me in game and, you know, has nice things to say. Yeah, it makes my day, so thank you very much. Now that we're 116, and we don't need to boost anymore, I'll definitely be incorporating this spot for farming in my daily run, which is nice. An extra chunk of XP towards that big 120. Right, we can buy up a few more of the growth potions now. If we have a look, we have 11k beans, confirm. Perfect, now we've got a nice little collection going again for towards the end of double XP. Still 5 mil to go till the next level of farming, but hey, it'll come round quick. On this next inventory here, we will be getting ourselves the next level of fletching, 114, so any second, there we go. Level 114, really, really happy with that. Like I said, it's going down pretty quick. I think it's been about 6 hours or so into this next lot of progression since I started recording. So yeah, it's going nicely, I think. Some nice milestones and levels so far. And 46.6 mil to go until the big 120. I'm just going to take a quick break to spend my double XP tokens. I finally have enough now to buy up the last Sentinel piece, which is the Oaken one. Buying this, I should have them all owned, which is amazing. And it means we can make the Nature's Sentinel outfit now, which is cool. There we go. We now have all of the Nature's Sentinel outfit completed, which is amazing. I honestly wasn't expecting to have this done over double XP, to be honest. Like, I didn't think it was going to be an option to be able to complete it, but we have, which is great for the future. So yeah, really happy with that. Another fletching milestone coming in very shortly. 60 million is just around the corner. There we go, 60 million fletching XP, 44 to go. I just wanted to have a quick look and thought I would show you guys as well. These are the current skill outfits that I don't have fully completed. I might have some of them or none of them in the bank. I haven't honestly checked. But yeah, they're incomplete, so they're going to be what I'm working on with the rest of my tokens for now. I will definitely have enough by the end of double XP with the rate that I'm getting them and the amount of time left. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know. On the first start of this next inventory, there we go, 115 fletching, which is really nice. The next milestone that we're looking at in the skill is going to be 70 mil, which is, yeah, just under what we need for 116. 116 is just over 70 mil, so yeah, not too far to go, we're getting there. Just decided to take a little break and come do my farm run here at the dinosaur farm. We have 3.4 mil to go until 117. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to near this close to 120 with farming over this double XP week, so I'm really happy with it. We're also getting some really nice loot from this as well, which I knew was going to happen when we started getting the dinosaur roars. But yeah, 2.3 mil just from this one harvest is really good. About to get ourselves 70 million fletching. I'm glad that I managed to catch that because a few of those I've been missing. But yeah, 70 million XP, 34 left to go. We're not far from 116 now either, only 155k or so. So yeah, that'll probably take us a couple of minutes. Only 1.2k until, there it is, 116 fletching. 117 is 7.2 mil away, so we've got some grinding to do. Okay, it's been a little while, But here we go, 117 fletching. Now our next milestone is going to be 80 million. We have a whopping 8 mil to go until 118. So I'm very grateful that I have things to watch on the side, because just the amount of repetitiveness that is involved with creating these rune darts, I guess just fletching in general, is just kind of mind-numbing. So yeah, I guess let the grind continue. We did just miss the milestone, but we just got ourselves 80 million XP in fletching. We are only 6k away from getting 118, so on this inventory here, in just a couple of seconds. Where is it? There we go. 118 fletching has been achieved, 8.9 mil to go now until 119. And yeah, again, we'll hit 90 million in the stretch to that, which is cool. And it's all kind of coming together. We've got just under 14 hours left of double XP, so we can definitely do this. I do apologise if this video does come out a little bit later. I normally edit at the same time as doing something AFK, but with what I'm doing right now, none of it's AFK, so it's going to have to take a backbench whilst I work on my fletching, and then we'll just figure something out. Okay, before I start working towards 119, I just want to spend up my XP tokens again. So if we have a look back at the skill outfits I mentioned before, I'm just going to buy up some of these now and use up the tokens that I have, starting with the lumberjack one here. Right, there we go. So we've just bought up as many as we could, and we have a couple of pieces left of the Black Abyss and then one of the Constructor outfit pieces as well. But yeah, we've managed to get quite a lot. I think it's a really nice feature that they've had during this double XP for sure, having these tokens, being able to get hold of and spend them on the outfit pieces and the special outfits. I think it's really cool. I think it was a nice addition, so yeah, has definitely been beneficial for sure. Just means we're a bit more set for the future when it comes to training other skills, which is cool. So on the next inventory here in just a few seconds, there we go, we've just got ourselves 119 fletching. Only one more to go. I am honestly so stoked to get this over and done with. You know, I don't mind this skill, but I've been here for a very long time, just kind of doing fletching and farming on repeat, so it'll be really nice to kind of have this one done. We have 9.8 mil to go until 120, and then we are done. We don't have to worry about this, and we can actually go and sell all of our darts as well, which is going to get me a little bit of money back, which I'm quite excited about as well. So yeah, let's smash this out now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So earlier on, I didn't actually record myself doing this, but I have brought up all of these skill outfits now, so really happy with that. We still have just over 2k double XP tokens left, but we own all of these, which is going to be really good for the future. Like I said before, I feel really happy with the outfits that we've managed to get. We've obviously managed to get the Sentinel outfit completed and all of the skilling outfits, so really good addition to the event, if you ask me. I'm really happy with it. So we are just on a quick farm run, and really happy with this one because it's actually going to get us the next level of 117, so any second now, once we've checked these. There we go, amazing, really happy with it. It is definitely a 120 that's coming around. If you can hear my cat, I'm sorry. It's definitely a 120 that is coming around a lot quicker than I thought it would. So yeah, we are really nearing in on that 120 now, which is super exciting. We should be able to upgrade our storehouse soon as well. I'll go and check that a little bit later on. But yeah, we should be able to upgrade that to mean that we can hold more materials so we can get our breeding pen going, because we have got a couple of these elders now in the bank ready to go. So yeah. Oh, we just got an achievement as well. Granny's favourite farmer. Cool. I thought it was time, actually, whilst we were here, just to do a quick loot tab update for the farming tab. It is coming along nicely, and I think we've had the dinosaur farm, like the large pens, since I did the last check, so why not? So we have 35.4 mil worth of loot, which is really sweet. I originally, if you can hear that, I'm really sorry, my cat's she just wants to be part of the video. Anyway, yeah, so the original plan was to sell the loot once we get to 120, but honestly, for this kind of amount, I am just going to keep it because I'm going to end up keep checking on these farms anyway, so I might as well just keep hold of it and keep building it. I'm getting around 20k a minute with the current rune arrows that I'm making. I ran out of all of my other supplies, so I just had to get some of these or use some of the ones I had on reserve because all of my buy limits are through and I'm so close to 120, it wasn't worth me asking around, and I can just sell these back once they're made anyway. So yeah, we should be nearing in. We're 83k away. We've also got some bonus XP there as well, which is nice, but I also have my extended challenge to hand in. So this should be the last invent that I need. I might just refresh that just to make sure I have just enough XP from that reward. But yeah, this is my last invent until I have 120 fletching. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, we should be all good now. I wanted to pick somewhere cool to record this, so let's go ahead, claim the reward, and there we go. 120 fletching has been achieved. I am so happy with that. Like I said, I'm just glad that the grind is over and done with for now. Obviously if we do want to go further in the future then we can, but yeah, 120 fletching. Finally, we still have 67k bonus XP, which will probably just transfer to a different skill down the line when possible. Also, just a thank you to the guys in the chat here, just in case I don't manage to get back to you right now, just thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's go and see Ellen about getting our cape. Where are we? 120 fletching. There we go. I'm going to buy up 2 of these, just so that I can have one keepsake and then have one in the bank. We can, of course, do the emote here as well. Beautiful. It looks so clean. It looks really good with the gold party hat as well. Yeah, just so happy with that. Super stoked. This is what we're going with right now. It might change up a little bit, but I think it all kind of goes quite nicely. We also have the pet for this skill as well, just in case you guys didn't know. So yeah, ticked off everything with this apart from 200 mil. Something that I did want to do is go ahead and sell up all of the excess supplies that I had for fletching, along with all of these rune darts that I made. So I just need to go head up a general store and then the grand exchange for the rest of it, because these dropped a lot in price since I started. They were around 70 GP when I started, so yeah, they've less than halved in price, but luckily at the general store we can get a nice 105 for these, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that now real quick. We want to sell all of these, and we're going to get a nice 146.8 mil for selling these, which is beautiful indeed. So confirm. Obviously we spent quite a lot of money on this skill, but just to get that back is pretty damn nice. Everything here sold as well, so collecting to inventory, an additional 8.7 mil. Perfect. Okay, so I wanted to come and check out how my supplies are doing right now, and we've got the maximum capacity of the 3 that we need for the storehouse, which is great. Unfortunately, we just need to work on the tier 2 sleeping quarters and then tier 3 of the town hall, so that we can get the storehouse upgraded to tier 3 so that we can hold enough resources to actually make the breeding pen. So I'm actually just gonna swap around some of my searches up here. So let's take everyone off of these because they're already at maximum capacity. Perfect, there we go. So we've got 10 on each, which is 600 an hour. It shouldn't take too long for us to get those supplies going for what we need. I've also just done my farm run. We are 4.2 mil away from 118, but I'm happy that we managed to get 1 level this week after double XP as well. So all good, I'm really happy with it. We did it. We managed to just get ourselves the Frosty title. I've been saving up some of the wrapping paper, and as you can kind of see here, I've just been kind of going through and spending them, but yeah, we just got it, so that's insane. Really, really cool. Did we get anything else? Just some stars and some other random stuff. A couple more of the emotes as well, some dungeoneering tokens, but that was from Treasure Hunter, so that doesn't count. But yeah, we got the Frosty title, I'm so happy with that. If you haven't seen it, I did already show it, but let's go ahead and check it out. I finally have a gradient title. And honestly, I am so happy with that. That looks so nice. Yes. We're also on our way. I just need to prepare my invent and stuff to getting 118 farming. So let's get it. Okay, let's get ourselves this level. There we go. Beautiful. 118 farming. We now have 8.8 mil to go until 119 and only 18.7 mil until 120. It is coming around really quickly. I reckon in the next couple of weeks we should definitely have this. Definitely by Christmas, which is really exciting. What a good day. A nice fresh title and another level in farming. Just a little shout out to my brother here. I just want to spend some of my Christmas spirits on the Christmas wand. I've been seeing it around quite a lot and it's just really nice. So yeah, there we go. We now own a Christmas wand. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it glows as well. That's neat. I really like that. And you can pelt people with Christmas puddings. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm a big fan of that. We just got ourselves the festive title as well, which is so cool. We now have 2 really neat titles from this event. So we can just go ahead and have a look at this real quick. Someone mentioned you can swap them around as well. Oh, that is so nice. We'll just stay with this for now. They're so pretty. I'm loving this event so much. Have you guys got any of the titles? If you have, let me know down below. I think they're so nice. I bought the snow globe. And I'm not really too sure if it was spirit well spent. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, I don't know if I would go for that again. With these ones, though, you can throw them at people. So yeah, there's a plus. It is the 1st of December, which means we can claim our first advent calendar present, which I love these so much. We got the Snow Imp Smile. The presents are really insane. Like the stuff that you get inside them, it is funding my agility right now as well with the Silverhawks. But yeah, just so many stars and stuff. It's really speeding things up. So yeah, nice. Okay, so I changed all of my daily challenges. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this to be farming. Right now we have just over 4 mil until 119. But we can go ahead and claim these. I've obviously extended all of them. Look how much XP you get. 302k, just over 300k, just for handing these in for 6 trees, like checking on 6 trees. So good. Obviously, completing the challenges as well gives you another letter, which gets you on the nice list as well. Okay, if we have a look, we have 31,000 beans, which is nice. It means we can buy up a bunch more of the growth potions. We are, of course, using the leafy ones. I'm just going to do the same method as we have been, so confirm. There we go. We now have 31. We don't have any in the bank right now, so this is all that we currently have. I'll probably end up saving these more towards 120. Okay, so we can now upgrade our sleeping quarters, which is good because it means we get more workers to get all of the supplies in. There we go. We've now upgraded to sleeping quarters 2. We should have 35 workers now, I believe. But yeah, we just need town hall tier 3. We are only missing the logs on this one. Then we can upgrade our storehouse. Yeah, 35 workers, which is really good. I've just put all the workers onto the logs right now, so all 35 are on that one supply. It just means it'll come around a lot quicker, and then we can obviously rejig it up once we've got all of those, but it just means we can make the upgrades a bit quicker. We now have 5 nice list entries, and it's nearly Sunday, so I'm excited to see what we get from Santa. I've just taken a quick break from the village to come and just use up some of my protein logs that I had left over. We don't have too many of them, but I wasn't going to save them for next double XP, so I thought I would just come here and do this for a bit now. Look how many people are here. This world is maxed out on 1500 right now, and it's just really nice to see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 750 protein bars, but 5 of them from 1 key. That is insane. 3,750. That's a good way to wake up in the morning. We have some nice presents to open today. We have quite a lot of the wrapping paper saved up. So yeah, we just got, I mean, a lot of it is just stuff that's stacking up in my bank, to be honest. But hey, we got a couple of stars and some feathers there, so we can't complain. So we just brought up the winter scarf, so we now have 3, 4 and 6 all completed. Once we have all 6 of them, we can combine them and just change up the colours as we want to, which is really cool because it'll be nice to be able to match it for that fashionscape to whatever we're wearing at the time. But yeah, pretty cool. We're 3 out of 6 done, so not bad. Okay, we are taking a little break from making these snowballs, and I just wanted to use some of my protein that I had to get some more XP. Like I said, I'm not really planning on saving protein stuff and for like double XP, apart from these bars here. So after the ones that we got from Treasure Hunter, which was absolutely insane, we have over 4,000 of them, so I'm going to save those. But yeah, looking at my XP for cooking, we're just over a mil until 101, so it is one of my lower levels, but obviously using these proteins is going to give me a nice little boost towards that, and then at some point next week I'll probably just finish it off with some of the sharks and rocktails I have in the bank. Okay, it is Sunday right now. Let's exchange our paper from what we've been saving up from the snowballs. We managed to get 11 presents. We've also got this Festive Warrior Skeleton Warrior scroll. Just reading that. It's just an animation, so I guess let's claim it and have a look. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can actually change through the colours, so the purple Santa's one of them, which is pretty neat. Today's the day that we are going to get ourselves 119 farming. I'm just making up some more of my pots right now. Oh, I keep hitting people with this wand. But yeah, today is the day. We're going to get 119, and I'm really excited about it. I nearly missed it. I wasn't expecting the XP to come around that quick, but there we go. 119 farming, and we've also unlocked the money tree seeds as well, which is really nice. We have got some in the bank. I'll need to check how many we have, but yeah, 9.7 mil. So yeah, the money tree seeds are there, or the money tree, sorry. So I'm going to start planting those instead of the magic trees once the current ones have grown and they can be checked. But 9.7 mil to go until 120. We do have the daily challenge though, the 3 daily challenges to hand in, so we might as well do that now as well. Let's just claim those. 302k XP, 9.4 mil to 120. How exciting, I can't wait. We also got our final letter to get on the nice list as well, so let's go ahead and hand this in. And that is our 7th nice list entry, so yeah, fingers crossed. The tab isn't the cleanest right now, but if we just have a look as well, the growth potions I have, the leafy and the bushy ones, I've got those ready, which I'm going to be saving more towards the end of 120, which will be really nice. And obviously if we can just get up some of that bonus XP, it'll be really helpful. And we have 24 money tree seeds as well. So all in all, 120 is looking good, and it should be, well, it definitely will be within the next week. So in the next video we'll have that, and we'll have another 120, which is so cool. And I love the 120 farming cape as well, so yeah, super excited about that. I've decided to buy up another Christmas jumper. I'm gonna get the KBD one as well, but for now, with a pug on it. Oh, it's this pug one that's right there. Okay, let's get the pug one. Who doesn't love a pug, right? Where it... Oh, it's hidden. Bear with me. There we go. It doesn't really go with the other blues that I currently have on, but we can make a temporary fix for that. There it is. The blues don't really go, but hey, for now, it'll do. Let's just embrace the pug for a little bit. Get this Christmas jumper on. And then once we get the KBD one, hopefully, like, this one looks nicer than the other Christmas jumpers, the way that it fits. So I'm happy with it. Okay, checking here, we now have enough to upgrade our town hall, so let's go ahead and do that now. We have maximum capacity of all of them, so let's just upgrade, which means we can now move on to the storehouse, tier 3, which means we can finally get close to our breeding pen. Hopefully it won't take too long. This has been coming around pretty quickly, so yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's just nice to have the other ones upgraded, obviously, as well. It means we get more workers, so the supplies just come in quicker as well. So yeah, let's just sort this out now, and hopefully soon we can upgrade this one. I don't know if you have to plant the seeds in something first. No, you don't. Okay, cool. There is our first planted money tree. I'm so excited. We're also so close now to 105 agility, only 122k away, and with all the feathers we've been getting, we have still got 161 charges, so we'll definitely get that with those. I've played around a little bit just to appease my Runescape viewers, and this is currently how we're looking at the moment. We are currently 9 mil away from 120 farming, so it's already going down pretty quick because of the event, so we have to be grateful for that. Let the start of our 120 crafting grind begin. I'm just working with the Dragonstones right now. We have 679k away from 101, so it's a very low level that we're working from, so it's going to be a bit of a grind, but hey, it'll be so cool for that cape. I forget how nice the Rawvek pet is. He's just so cool. And Vindictor's one of my favourite bosses as well. Actually, no, I would probably say it's my favourite boss. I have the entire log in case you didn't know, along with the Twin Furies as well. Yeah, so much fun. I definitely will go back there shortly. As you can see, we're only 497 XP away. Oh, perfect, from 105 agility, but there we go. We now have a whopping 2.4 mil to go, but the Silverhawks are going strong for us right now, especially with this event. Just AFKing here is a real treat for agility, so yeah, it's also funding it as well, so can't complain about that. We might have to start working on leveling up our attack level very soon, because I forgot how nice the attack pet is. He is so cool. I just picked myself up a snowboard whilst waiting, a present, whilst waiting for Santa to arrive, 19 minutes until he comes, which is pretty cool. And yeah, now snowboarding is the only way I want to get around. There are so many people here right now as well. It's really cool to see. Santa is here. Look at everyone going. Oh my god, this is crazy. We didn't get the party hat this time. There's always next weekend, but yeah, I've seen a couple of people get it, which is really cool, so congratulations to you. But we do have this peppermint outfit here, which is also pretty nice. We're only 7 mil away from 120 farming. I'm so excited, I can't wait. 305k from our dailies, and it brings us down to 6.7 mil away from 120. I've just come to get my third letter. There we go, as we speak. We now have our one, which means we can add another entry to the nice list. Also, Monday's update on these capes, they look lovely. Our money tree is ready for collection. I bought the wrong seed. Okay, let's try again. There we go. So what did we get from this tree? 412, 355, and 395k. That's really decent. Another 7,000 beans, so another 7 potions. Another 305k to claim here. And we can also post our 3 letters for our second nice list entry. Anything from the presents? Silverhawks are always great. And a Black Santa hat emote. That's pretty cool. We are also now only 4.4 mil away from our next 120. And less than 180k from 100 mil. Okay, so we are back at this lovely spot here. I've managed to gather up quite a few of the potions. We are just over 4 mil away from 120, which is pretty decent, and we obviously have that bonus XP you would have seen there as well. We came here with 54 pots, so yeah, 49 left. Hopefully with these we can get a nice jump towards that, which means tomorrow we'll be able to nail that 120. We just got such a cool title scroll. I'm such a big fan of it. The cozy title. Like, I'm such a big fan of anything cozy. Like the candles, just a nice cup of tea. Oh, this is perfect. Let's put it on. Oh, it's a nice kind of burnt orange colour as well, which obviously goes with the word cozy. So yeah, cozy crunchy. Oh, I like it. I've also not seen that many people with this one, so that's pretty cool. Today is the day. This is the day we shall be getting 120 farming, and I am so excited about it. I feel like it's all I've been talking about, probably for the last couple of weeks now, or maybe a couple of months, who knows. Just planting a tree in here. I'm still going to be keeping up with my farm runs and stuff, because why not? And also looking after my farm, I have to. But yeah, if we have a look, we are only 343k away, and we have 168k bonus XP. That's going to make this so easy. We are here We are 84k away from 120, and I had 7 of these growth potions left. That was all. That was what I managed to conjure up from the beans. But on this next take, on the next tree, or cactus, sorry, or golden dragon fruit cactus, we are gonna get 120 farming on the last potion. Honestly, really well timed. I'm very, very happy with it. There we go. 120 farming has been achieved. Honestly, I know I've said it so many times, but I am so, so happy with that. And just, yeah, I'm thrilled, honestly. I got it so much quicker than I thought I was going to. We've been really getting that XP, and I've been really kind of regiment on myself to make sure I'm doing as many farm runs as I can, keeping on top of everything just to kind of make this as efficient as possible. Because, yeah, I didn't think I would be seeing 120 a few months ago this side of the year, but hey, there we go. It is the 6th of December and we've managed to achieve it. I say we go get ourselves a cape. Let's come to our lovely friend Ellen and find our cape in the list. Where are you? There you are. Again, I'm going to buy 1 for an override and 1 for my bank slot. So I'll just get 2 of these real quick. Confirm. Perfect. There we go. We have it. We have the cape. I just need to clear my my current one. Let's put it on. That is so pretty. That looks so good. I absolutely love this cape. I know I say it about any new 120 cape, but that is clean. That looks so good. I love the light green on the inside of it as well. Oh, that just looks so nice. Big fan. And you know we've got to do that emote as well. Here it is. It's so pretty and so cute. I love it. Rawvek was just kind of in the trough there, but it's fine. I've decided to come over to May to pick up a Lorehound. I never got one before. I don't really know why. And it was just kind of spur of the moment. I decided to get one, so where is he? I just think he's so cool. Look at that face. I'm currently trying to make a seed bag, but for now, this is how the 120 farming loot tab is looking. Obviously, it's not from 1 to 120, but it's from when I came back to the game, so let's take it out and see how much it is. I think it should be quite nice. The last time I checked, it was around, I think it was 34 mil. The last time we price checked this, and I think that was around 117. But yeah, we've managed to get some nice stuff, so let's have a look, see how much it's worth. 50.9 mil. That's basically 51 mil worth of loot. I'm really happy with that. Super chuffed. I don't think I'm going to sell it for now because like I said before, I am going to still be farming. Even if it isn't as much and as regimented as it was previously, I'm still going to be farming and, you know, might as well just add to the collections I've got going here. But yeah, nice. It's good to know that I have it in case I ever need it. But yeah, nice little collection going, I think. We can now change our challenges and take them solely off farming. I definitely want a mining one back again, so let's do that one. I also think fire making as well. I might add woodcutting or crafting, actually, because crafting can be quite expensive, so yeah, for now I'll leave it like this, but I think I will also add crafting. So just for an update, we are still coming to the dinosaur farm to get our XP. I'm not really doing any tree runs at the moment now that we're 120, but the dinosaur farms is something that I'm still investing in. I'm just waiting for my supplies at the moment to create the breeding pen. But yeah, we're still working on the dinosaurs, getting the XP that we can from these and the money trees as well, so we can get these nice bags of money. So these are the current supplies that I have towards the breeding pen. We obviously just used a bunch to update the storage, but yeah, we should be on the route now to making that breeding pen, which will make things a lot smoother. Oh, and of course, we are getting our daily crystal tree as well. Our daily challenges, we set them to mining and fire making, but I saw a comment to toggle on fishing due to the speed that it takes to get 120, so I've just put this on here as well, so we can just start working towards that gradually each day with the daily challenges. I think it's a really good shout actually, so yeah, thank you for recommending that. The 120 fire making grind has begun. This is definitely the next one that I'm going to be focusing on. I'm obviously working on a couple at the same time, so it'll probably be like mining, crafting, fishing, and fire making. They're kind of a collective of what I'm working on, but yeah, we've got 320k now until 103. So we're making progress. Right now I'm using magic logs. I will probably review this and switch it up a little bit depending on the XP rates and stuff like that. But yeah, it's going good so far. I had a bunch of these logs in the bank, so I just thought I would use them, and it's a really cheap method, to be honest. Look at this nice outfit. The black party hat, the black maxed cape, or the master max cape. That is fresh. So we've just completed all of our challenges for the first time since switching them up. And yeah, we got ourselves, it's 202k all in, but 141k from those. So let's go hand our letter in. I'm really hoping that one day we'll just unexpectedly open a present and get ourselves a purple party hat. But the day has not come yet. We've just freshened up the outfit as well to go with this cape. I think it looks really good. I've tried to colour match it as good as possible. For those of you guys that are into Fashionscape, let me know what you think about it. I feel like the one thing that we're missing is a gnome scarf, but not for this price, 63 mil, and I'll probably end up having to plus that by either 5 or 20% as well. Yeah, so we need a gnome scarf basically. The grind is going strong. We are really close now, only probably one more log away. There we go. From 103 fire making. It is going, like I said before, pretty smoothly with the magic logs. Also, we don't have the fire making pet yet, so that is something else that's also quite exciting about this, is I don't have it, so, you know, working towards that 120, hopefully we manage to tick off and secure another skilling pet. That would be really sweet. But yeah, like I said, for now we're just working with the magics, and it's really chill, really AFK. Got the portables. I just ran out of the Torstal sticks, but I'll just get up some more of those. Yeah, just try and maximize what we can. I also occasionally try and make a bit of money back from this as well by creating the magic incense sticks here. You can see that they sell for 3.1k, and each of the logs, if we have a look, 718. So it's a pretty decent profit. It's 2 logs per incense sticks that you make, like per bundle. You're basically doubling your profit there, which is, yeah, nice. So I have a little stack of these in the bank. Look at this regal cat. How cute. Okay, so we are still on our fire making grind right now. We have upgraded our method to these corrupted logs, 724 GP per one, which is basically like for like, and they're a bit more XP. We only have 270 XP till 104, so on this next log, there we go. Beautiful. There is 104 fire making, and yeah, it's going really well. 759 XP per one at the moment, which is really nice, and obviously a bit more XP when you do get the Silverhawks there as well, so very useful whilst fire making for sure. But yeah, we're having a really good time. It's nice and chill, and we have 2.2 mil to go until 105, so let the grind continue. Any second now, Santa is going to appear. There we go. Everyone's watch this carnage. There we go. Everyone piling in here. Just gonna wait for Santa to come in. It's absolutely mental. I love this. I love, like, just everyone getting involved. I think it's so cool. But yeah, let's see if we get anything cool. Please. Come on. We've been nice, yes. Give me the party hat. A beanie. Come on. At least it adds to the collection for the recolor, I guess. Oh well, congratulations to anyone that did get a black party hat. This guy just got one here. It looks clean. I like it. Some nice peaceful content. We are just working on our daily fishing challenge. We are 231k away from 105 fire making as well, with a big chunk of bonus XP there as well, which is always nice. Thank you to the Christmas event for that. But yeah, a little bit of daily fishing has been quite relaxing. We have 1.6 mil to go until 104, so it's a slow grind, but we're getting there. The same with mining, 4.1 mil to go, so it's a gradual process. Decided to get Malcolm out for a bit, because when you look on him, 200 million invention XP. That's probably the only 200 million I'm going to see for a long time. And we're just completing up our mining one here as well, and once we've handed this in, we'll get another letter to add our first entry for this week to the nice list. There we go. I was so nearly missing this level, but there we go. We have just got 105 fire making, still using the corrupted logs. If there's any other methods that you guys might recommend for fire making, do leave it down below, because I love to read through the comments and just see what you guys have to say. You know, there are so many things that are suggested to me that really help me out in game, you know? So yeah, let me know if there is a better way that you can think of. I know the shards are a way, I just haven't really looked into that as of yet. Just kind of using up the supplies that I've got in the bank right now. We have 2.4 mil to go until 106, so yeah, let's go. I'm so excited because I've seen on Twitter what you get from day 15. It is the calendar boy / girl title, and it is so pretty. I think it's so cute. Some of you guys might not care about this at all, but I do. I think it's really cool. I love titles. I just love getting the different titles, especially, as you guys probably know, when they're gradient. So let's go and have a look at it. That's so nice. I really like it. I'll look at the different colorways as well. Not sure which one I prefer. I think this one. That's so cool. When you right click on someone as well, this is how it looks. So yeah, pretty sweet. I've just traded in some wrapping paper. We didn't get anything fancy from the presents this time, but oddment's always cool, and also that bonus XP for fire making. I also really like the current treasure hunter thing that's going on. I think it is really cool. You can like choose the rewards that you could get. Ooh, some logs, nice. It would be sick if we just got the 10,000 papers and managed to get something cool from it, but not today. Okay, so we've just come here to check our supplies, and we're only 200 wood away from being able to create our breeding pen. I feel like the breeding pen has been a very long time coming because I had to upgrade all the different quarters in order to get this to where it is now. But yeah, only 200 away, which is less than an hour. I've been AFKing and just doing this for a bit this morning, and we've managed to conjure up 2100 of the wrapping paper. So let's just chance it, see if we get anything cool. We've done a lot of wrapping paper at this point. So yeah, let's see if we get maybe the purple party hat today. Okay, pretty standard stuff, nothing crazy, but we've got a few more Silverhawks, which is always nice. They're the only 15 I've got, so I need to go buy up some more of those, because we are 1.3 mil from 106. It is definitely really useful just to have those. We are also only 43k away from 106 fire making, so before I end off this video, I'm definitely going to make sure that we grab that this morning, and 36k bonus XP as well, so it'll literally take a couple of inventories to get that. Oh cool, so this is my first inventory here, but we did just complete the challenge for today, so let's get ourselves a level, shall we? There we go, 106, lovely jubbly. We have 2.6 mil to go till 107. I feel like we're smashing out the levels pretty good here with this. It's coming around pretty quickly. We are nearly 30 mil, kind of. So yeah, in a couple of levels we definitely will have surpassed that, which is pretty nice. Something that I think would be quite cool with your titles, if it showed up in the chat. I don't know if it would get too hectic, but I think it would be quite nice to be able to toggle that on or off. If we also have a look in the chat box down here, I do need to sort the food out. I haven't been the best with my farm, but it's because everything here is an elder already, so I'm going to stop buying up any of the dinosaurs that I need. I'm going to create this breeding pen. I'm also going to use the beans that I have to upgrade the other pens so that they can also breed in there as well. Doesn't just have to be this one here. Means I will no longer have to buy anything ever again apart from the food. It just makes life a little bit easier. Now that I'm not grinding the 120, I'm not fussed about having the best XP per day. But yeah, let's just build this real quick. So what I'm going to do in this pen is place 2 of the elders that can obviously breed, and then yeah, just fix up the other ones so that we can just have a constant flow of babies being born and just a trickle of XP coming through, which will work towards 200 mil. We are starting this week off with a bit of relaxing fishing. We just got ourselves 20 million XP in the skill, and we're still 1.3 mil away from the next level, so it's a gradual grind. You know, we're getting about 70k XP each day from the daily challenges, so we're just slowly chipping away at it, but it is very chill coming here, so yeah, I'm enjoying it. Let's see what is behind door number 19. Snow Imp amulet. Nice. We got 4 lots of the wrapping paper there. If we have a look, let's see. Let's go for the retro Santa. There it is. There it is. We also got 6,400 wrapping paper from that, which is pretty cool as well. And Santa's Christmas present. We got the Stratus Cloud token, which I believe I've seen around. It allows you to kind of float on a cloud. Yeah, there we go. I do kind of like it, but I would have preferred a purple Santa hat, to be honest. But hey, it looks pretty cool. Nearly missed that there, but we just got ourselves 113 Slayer. I haven't really been training Slayer that much at all at the moment, but I've been putting the odd lamp on it here and there just to get a little bit of XP. Not a lot of them because I try and use it on Bibles as much as possible, but yeah, using a couple on it, we just got ourselves the level. We have a couple of unlocks there as well, which is quite nice. I do enjoy Slayer. I'm just not really focusing on it that much at the moment, but probably over the Christmas break I'll have a bit more time to do so. But hey, we're halfway there now. It is here, the load last preset from the bank chest. This is going to be so handy. It just kind of saves that step from going in and having to load a preset, which is really cool. Let's open up this huge present that we have here. We got 10,000 wrapping papers and 5 treasure hunter keys. We've already got an inventory full of lamps and stars from treasure hunter this morning. It's going crazy with the wrapping paper, but yeah, nice. From the 10k, we basically just got what you can see in the inventory here, so nothing crazy, but we do have some of these small lamps here, which I'm about to use on crafting, so let's go ahead and do that. Because doing so means that we're getting ourselves 101 crafting. There we go. It's just a little baby level, just a little small level, but it's the beginning and our first steps towards 120. So yeah, not too bad. We've got 1.6 mil to go until 102. We just got ourselves 107 fire making. Really happy with that. The levels are coming along quite quickly with fire making. This week's been really hectic as well because it's the last week of work and, you know, got my Christmas party and stuff like that. So I haven't really managed to get online that much. But yeah, we're knocking down the XP. We're nearly at 30 mil now. So if we could get 30 mil this week, that would be really cool. But yeah, it's going well. So I'm enjoying it. We just got some proteins at the moment. Nothing crazy, not a huge amount. But yeah, just chilling, AFKing for a bit. We have come to do our mining daily challenge, which again is just a 70k each day kind of gain outside of the XP that we obviously get from mining, but it's only 10 ores, so it's not that much, and that's doubled as well, so yeah, it's not that much. But as you can see, we are only 8k away, or just under 8k away, from 60 million, which is really, really nice. I feel like mining is just one of those really gradual skills because it isn't fast, it is quite a slow one to train, and I don't always just want to sit there and do the same thing and, you know, spend ages trying to get a level. So definitely doing these dailies is helping to chop that down a bit. Only 2 more to go now, or 1 more to go until we have completed this. We can hand it in and grab ourselves that 60 mil. So any second now, there we go. Very, very nice. There we go, 60 million XP in mining. I'm really happy with that. We're gradually getting there, but I would love to see 115 really soon. That would be cool. I know that we have just over 3 mil to go, but yeah, if we just keep going, we'll see that 115 shortly. Look at that smooth bank loading preset. It's already pretty quick anyway with the hotkeys, but that's just so nice. And with agility as well, we've managed to stack up a few of these feathers here as well. Plus our boots are fully charged. They have 995, so they're 5 off being fully charged. But yeah, we've got a nice stack of feathers there and 1.1 mil to go until 106, so we'll definitely get that. We just got ourselves 30 million fire making XP. Really, really happy with that. That is something that I definitely wanted to get this week. So yeah, it feels good just to kind of hit that milestone for sure. We're still 1.7 mil from 108, but look at the bonus XP. It's absolutely amazing at the moment. We're basically just running like double XP at the moment, which is pretty crazy. It is time to open door 24 on the calendar, the final one. Let's see what we get. A winter hat. Okay, we got 501k from the not so secret Santa today. This is the most that I've got so far, so yeah, amazing whoever donated that. We now have just over 8,000 of the wrapping papers that I'm just going to trade in as well, see if we get anything cool on Christmas Eve. Nearly missed the level, but there we go for 108 fire making as well. It is the next day now, so doing a level every couple of days or so is pretty good. And of course, we are progressing on the agility as well. We have 3.3 mil to go until 109, and still over 1 mil of that bonus XP, which just kind of keeps climbing every day. So yeah, it's pretty powerful at the moment, I won't lie. But it's definitely helping get down some of the more dull skills like this one, I suppose. We also completed our daily challenge on this today as well, so we might as well just hand that in, get an extra 70k XP. It is also Sunday, so Santa will be coming later on as well, so gotta make sure I do all my dailies to get that envelope. It's officially the time of the year that we can bring out the penguin plushie. We also have this Snowverload plushie, which is kind of terrifying, and also makes, for some reason, my hands look absolutely massive. And we also have the Sir Collington plushie, which is the exact same. We'll stick to the penguin. That's the cute one. Something huge, which I thought I would actually mention because I have forgotten and haven't done so far, Runefest is coming in 2024, which is really, really exciting. It hasn't happened for a while now, but yeah, it's all back up and running. It's located in Birmingham, not London this time, and it is on the 7th and 8th of September. So yeah, got a nice amount of time to plan and prepare for it. And you know, if you need to travel a far distance, there is plenty of time in advance. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are going. I was meant to be in France that weekend, or I was planning to go to France that weekend, so maybe we'll have to juggle some things around to make it happen, because it would be really cool to see some of you guys there. So yeah, let me know down below. Exciting stuff. Look what we just got. The Aurora title scroll, the Enforcer Walk Override, and also last night I managed to get the purple Santa hat, which is absolutely insane. All within 24 hours. We've got some really, really cool rewards here, which is really nice. I mean, if we have a look, this, you know, it's not worth a whole lot. We could, I guess, down the line buy one if we really wanted one, but we actually managed to win one, which was, yeah, really, really cool. So we'll just plop that on. It looks kind of strange, but it might just be the hairstyle. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, we managed to get one of the rarer gifts from this Christmas event, which is really cool. And yeah, the Aurora title scroll is also just really cool. I love this one so much. So let's go ahead, grab this. There we go. Look at that. That looks so good. And then also the Enforcer Walk Override. I'm not too sure what this is, but let's take a look at this as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so the standing, sort of the standstill. Oh, it looks pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah. Look at us go. I'm happy with that. Some really nice rewards, like I said, just over the last 24 hours. So, yeah, super hyped up about it. I have one more of my daily challenges to complete before we can get another nice list entry as well. So maybe we'll get another cool thing as well. Who knows? Just on my daily challenge at the moment. But if we have a look, I just got sparked and decided to have a look at this. We are under a mil away from 106 agility, which is really cool. It's coming around a lot quicker than normal, which is nice. So yeah, something to look forward to this week. That is all of the challenges done. Let's see if we get anything cool from our last one. A purple present. Okay, just a couple of bits there, but these are still really handy. We've got 2.2 mil worth of bonus XP in fire making. I've also got 1.2 in crafting that I've been gradually doing as well. I've also been putting the lamps towards prayer. So yeah, gradually getting there, which is, yeah, nice. As we have the purple Santa hat, I just wanted to go ahead and change the outfit. I'm not sure how long I'll have it on for, but why not? This is the final result that we are going with. Like I said, not too sure how long I'm going to wear the Santa hat for. I didn't really want it to wear it. I've obviously never had a Santa hat, so this is really cool, but I wanted it more for just the achievement of obtaining it, but it looks pretty cool. Also still a massive fan of this walk animation as well. So for this past week, I've basically just been doing my dailies, fire making, obviously working on the agility with the Silverhawks at the same time, and I actually missed getting 109. I am literally so close to 110 now as well, which is fine because that's more of a milestone level to try and record, and obviously just update you guys on. But yeah, we missed 109 because I've just been AFKing this whole time, just chilling in front of the TV, so yeah, we missed it, but there is an update. We are currently 109. We've still got quite a lot of bonus XP there as well, which is nice from the event. And yeah, we're only 7.5k away from 106 agility, which is really cool. We'll get that hopefully in the next couple of inventories, which will be really cool. The nice thing about agility is that we still have 822 charges remaining, and all of this has basically been funded from the event. So yeah, it's definitely been very handy for sure, because it's pretty much, I think, funded this entire level, which is, yeah, pretty nice, a good money saver. I also just wanted to say I hope that you guys have had a lovely Christmas, and of course if you don't celebrate it, just a nice sort of chill time off. I know not everywhere gets the same amount of time off, but hopefully you've had a couple of days to sort of chill out and relax. We're getting some nice XP per log right now. We're still using the corrupted magics as well, but 923 XP per one is pretty sweet. Cool, we are only 166 XP away, so now I'm just gonna wait for the next tick and XP drop on this, and we'll have ourselves 106. It's so busy here, it's hard to see anything, but there we go, 106 agility, really cool. Like I said, it was mostly all funded by the event as well, so who doesn't love some free XP, especially when it's on a skill like agility. But yeah, 2.7 mil to go until our next level, but it means in a couple of levels time we'll be hitting that 30 mil mark, which is really nice. And only 166k until 110 fire making. Alright, here we go. We are only 3k now away from this level, so let's get it. Only a couple to go. On this next one, there we go, 110 fire making. So cool, really happy with that. We now have over 4 mil until 111, which is a lot of XP, but the same way as agility, whilst working towards this, we'll hit that 40 million XP mark, which is definitely really cool and something to look forward to. I've been trying to split the bonus XP between fire making and crafting, so we still have 1.6 mil of the crafting XP left there to use, which is really useful. And yeah, 644k towards fire making. It will grow over the next few days, but it kind of just levels itself out with the training of it, using the bonus XP, and then we get some more. So it has been really useful for sure. Also, if we take a look here, this is all of the proteins that I've managed to gather up, I guess over like the last month or so, but it's looking really good. Yeah, 4.6 of the protein bars, 1.3k of the hides, some traps, some memories, and of course, like I said, some protein as well, which is gonna be really handy for the next double XP. I'm conscious that I obviously have some of my Torstal incense boosting me right now, so I don't want to waste it. I'm just going to do this as quick as possible. Let's go through and see if we can buy up everything that is here, or let's see how much we can buy up, and then maybe by the end of the event we can have all of it. Alright, this is as far as we got. We got to the Santa spawnling, so we've got 3 of these pets left to go. We have got all of the emotes already, actually, which is cool. We've got these snowboards. I don't really care about all the snowboards because I've already got one of them, but I guess if we want the whole store, I guess we have to buy them anyway, but they're only 1k each, so it's not going to be hard to get the rest of it. There really isn't that much left, so hey, it's pretty cool. Back to the grind we go. A huge shout out right now to Dylan Dabs for being really cool, giving out free Torstal incense sticks just to help people get their gains a little bit quicker. And yeah, they're free, so what a cool guy.